Alright, that was embarrassing. I just wasn't streaming this entire time. You guys missed out on seeing how badass Seth was, and now he's already off the team. Oh well. Jane Doe, not Jane Doe. Contracted consultant for criminal behavior at public security. She's... Some would call her a rat. Inspector Worker, as she's our inside agent for this operation, she's the rat we sent in the real bait. Allowing Jane to gain enough trust to infiltrate the Mountain Lions' top ranks and learn the secrets of their HQ. Let me guess, Seth wasn't pulled in on the plan because he'd be too dumb to understand it, so he was like, no, let Seth believe it or something. Dude, like, honestly, Seth being off the team sucks because I want to play with more of him. He and the civilians who were caught up in this, they were really captured by the Mountain Lions. The Belay twins. Oh, is the secret not the classic It's so weird that like that big guy, the guy that said like, oh yeah, and who do you think you are? His voice is not what I would. I'm expecting him to have like some super gruff, like deep, like very OG son type of vibes. And it's just like, hey you, what do you think you're doing? Oh, okay, there you go. That's the voice I was thinking of. Rules are made to be followed. Oh, well, I think the Honkai story main character would have something to say about that. Oh no, that's the voice I was thinking of. If we hadn't pulled that fast, some of us would have gotten busted inside of. You know what I mean? So wait, does Seth know the plan? Or... God, I wish that was me getting kicked in the stomach by Jane. This idiot tried to play hero for some civilians like a mouse walking into a trap. I'm gonna go find out what they're up to. Lay low here for now. I'll arrange you to get you back to the den safely in groups. Long live the lions! It's very on the nose that they make her a literal rat. Finally made it to this rumored secret transfer station. It's a long time that Nep spent planning wasn't all for nothing. They even managed to trick their own people into believing it was real. Yeah, so Seth doesn't know. The only variable left unaccounted for is that officer, Seth. Isn't he new to their criminal investigation team? Does he even know all the ins and outs of their decoy plan? And why were they brought here though? Have they changed to a new protocol at the precinct? Just to be safe, let's engage him before we take another step further. Oh! Le rato! Certain functions may be disabled during special episodes. If needed, you can leave at any time by selecting pause story. After leaving, your current progress will be saved, but you... Do Bell and Weiss like not have any interaction with this at all? Is this purely going to be from like public security section? blah. Oh. Hang on. I can't. I'm on mouse and keyboard, so I can't walk slowly. I can only run. Hang on. How do I? Oh, and the rat. Oh my goodness. How do I enable my controller so I can walk slowly to see the animation? Work. Let me unplug and plug back in. Yeah. Okay, I have a controller plugged in now, but... Oh, okay. I guess I can only go full speed. Right, but let's have a little... Find out... What? One more sip of protein, just one last sip. Juicing on the job. Congratulations are in order, blah, blah, blah. Whew. POV, you're a rat staring at Jane. Wait, does that mean I also get to... Oh no, you don't get to inspect the character menu. What a pity. Then the gym instructor told me how to get a membership. Doesn't he know the value of street workouts? I thought, so I gave him a steel bar to the face. Alright. So, big boy. Savage henchman. Are you reading some literature? Oh, the ballet twins. Okay. Let's go see what Seth is up to, though. Oh. There we go. Ooh, Jane's drugging us. Or I say us. Jane's drugging Seth. What do you think Jane does with those muscle relaxants? Break your entire dossier, Jane Doe, a new talent recruited by the Mount. So, so Seth has absolutely no idea, right? You've rapidly risen through the ranks thanks to your sharp skills and quick mind. Now you're already a core member of the gang's bodyguards. At face value, most would think you're just another typical thug. Cunning, ruthless, deplorable, and cruel, but I can tell you're much more than that. I still have some virtues, am I right? Let's assume that you do, because I believe you do. And unlike the rest of this mountain lion gang, you still have some goodness left in your heart. Still have a choice. Is he trying to talk over, like... So, Seth is like the main character in, I don't know, like a shonen anime. Like, oh, what's the power of friendship? We can overcome anything. Sasuke, no. Believe in me. I will become the next Hokage. Does she have beautiful eyes? It's just regular brown eyes. What does she have? We got a phone, she's trying to call for help. Actually, speaking of water, I should take a sip of water as well. Is Jane like falling for... Are they gonna get it on? Kind-heartedness so you're easily manipulated and determination so you never give in. I don't see any hopes of us working together. Therefore, I strongly suggest that you be a good little hostage and don't try anything funny. After all, I'm the only one here with some kindness left in my heart, right? They have such goofy, like, headgear. Keep a close eye on them, make sure they're treated according to the rules. Also, make sure you give our cop friend here 3 times as much water. 3 times as much water? What? Is this like Jane trying to punish us, or is this her like taking it easy on us? This is like a weird form of waterboarding. He's far too honest for my liking. If I take a risk and tell him about the decoy play, we risk losing everything if he lets the cat out of the bag. Unexpected trouble? I hope that a little intimidation can keep them alert and discreet. Whatever happens, I need to figure out the best way there. First, the ultimate goal of investigating the mountain lion's lair won't change. Let's pester the low-level henchman at the transfer station for some info. So these guys. How's it looking? Miss Jane, I'm fine. My back and legs aren't stiff, and corruption levels are still safe. I was getting antsy, so I dosed myself with some anti-corruption serum just in case. I was asking about the hostages, and you shouldn't be wasting any serum if your corruption levels are still low. Sorry about that, Miss Jane. The hostages are all good. I've been double dosing them with serum, so I guess I'll stop doing that. They don't have any protective gear, so they should be taking anti-corruption measures. Any other problems? Not with hostages, nah, except for that one Theron officer who kept lecturing me like some kind of preachy teacher. But it's fine, one of the higher ups gave him a muscle relaxant so he can't break free. I can troll him as much as I want. What, are you gonna like throw him bad Twitter screenshots? I'm asking if you have any other real problems here. And if you don't, then you should quit provoking the officer. Higher up guards, they always trash talk when guarding hostages. It can get nasty. Don't force yourself to do things you aren't cut out for. How long have you been doing this? I've been here the whole time, but I only got my orders for it this morning, so that's about, I guess, half a day so far. I was asking about how long you've been in the Mountain Lion gang. Alright. But these guys, basic Mountain Lion gangster. Smart underling. Okay, let's go for the basic one first. Don't touch it. What was that? Oh, don't touch your tail. Is your wrist sore? You probably hurt it fighting the officers. Don't put any pressure on it. You could tear a muscle. I was just giving it a tap. Ow, ouchies. Unfortunately, you're done for. Unless you've got the supply manifest for this transfer station, then I might be able to scrounge some medicine for you. Coming right up, I'll go grab that for you right now. Ow, ow, ouch. After easily securing the supplies manifest from the gangsters, Jane is able to estimate the scope of this transfer station based on the amount of key supplies. They stocked up quite a large supply of anti-corruption serum and protective equipment, enough to support plenty of people here for quite a while. They even got some everyday necessities. That means that this transfer station may play a far more important role than I expected. Excellent. Any medicine that I can use? One's an ointment. Deep heat. That you take orally. The ointment where it hurts twice a day, morning and evening. Great. What about the oral one? Do I take it before eating? No, that one's bubblegum. It just gives you something to do so you won't scratch your wounds. Oh, I get it. Thank you so much, Miss Jane. Congratulations to me. What for? Why congratulations on your promotion? Didn't the boss man Razor himself say he wanted you as his personal bodyguard? Guess you really are the best. Too early for any congratulations right now. He also said in due course. That's just formality. It's just a matter of when, not if. I knew you weren't just some, what's the word for it? Average James? I think you mean average Joe. That's it. The one. Once you're a bodyguard, those transfer stations are going to fall under your control. And then you can help us a little smidge, right? Bodyguards run this transfer station. Who leads the retreat from here to the Lion's Den? Is that their job too? I don't know about any of the top secret stuff, but every time we retreat to the Lion's Den, it's always the big boss, always bodyguards who lead us through the hollow. I've been through this transfer station tons of times now. You're right, you should rest for now. Jane walks over to Quiet Corner and starts pondering the next steps in her plan. Okay, time to sort things out. Too much going on, gotta take things one step at a time. Other supplies, there's a shit ton. Be able to tell that this transfer station has abundant supplies and a full complement of personnel. In other words, this should be one of the core hiding places for the mountain lions. At the transfer station. Based on what some of these gangsters have said, they have to follow a What? They have to follow a set of orders if they want to evacuate from the hollow or go to the lion's den. That makes it highly likely that this transfer station is the only way to get through to the lion's den. As for the hostages, the guards watching over the hostages seem like jittery newbies. Should be a piece of cake to scare them or trick them. Doesn't seem like it'll be hard to bust through these guards and rescue the hostages. That's that. Time to reward myself with an energy bar. At least things don't seem too bad right now. The biggest wildcard here is not knowing when Razor is going to show up again. We better find some more clues about the lion's den before he gets back, just to be safe and get the hostages out of here as soon as possible. Let's explore the area around the transfer station first. Alrighty. I wonder if we're gonna... Oh! Baddie Boo! Yo, new Bang Boo alert? I wonder if we get to come back and like explore this area though. Thanks for all your what? Thanks for all your hard work. Oh my goodness, unplayable. Zero proofreading whatsoever. Alright, let's see. Thanks for all your blah 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 blah. Miss Jane, just doing my job, ma'am. Everything is ship-shape at the entrance and exit. Very good. Is this your Bang Boo? Does it have a carrot? Dude, Baddie Boo looks so badass. Belongs to the transfer station and it records carrot data around the perimeter. The big boss just updated it before he left. I'll leave you to your patrols then. What patrols? We have lots of people at the transfer station, plus hostages too. We need to ensure it's safe here, which requires dispatching patrols as needed to drive off nearby ethereals. Do I go to take on ethereals now? Do I have to do it on my own? You don't want to go? Not into obeying the boss's orders. Why would I ever disobey on order from the boss? You know, right? It's just, you know, I mean, it's not that I don't want to go. It's just, look at me, you know? Yeah, it looks like a twink almost. All right. That's enough already. Give me supplies for 2 people and I'll go out on patrol myself. For real? That's amazing. Miss Jane, I knew you were strong and kind. I promise I'll pack only the best rations and medicine for you. Great, now we have all the supplies we need to make our escape. So, Miss Jane, when are you thinking of heading out? Right now. Let's go. Give me that Bang Boo. Oh, yes. Give me Baddie Boo. I'll head out right now and don't forget those supplies I mentioned. I'll put together those supplies, then right away, don't worry, nobody will find out. Dude. Why Officer Koo? I hope, like, we get Baddie Boo at some point in time. Ah, 4 different notes. Oh, goodness. Jane has an extra dodge before she enters the passion state. She alternates between the 2 dodges. After entering the passion state, Jane can pass through enemies in front when dodging. Each dodge has its own dash attack and dodge counter. When Jane triggers perfect dodge, defensive assist, or a skill that deals damage to an enemy, she accumulates passion stream. When it reaches its limit, Jane enters the passion state. While under this state, Jane's physical anomaly build-up rate and attack will increase, and her dash attacks and dodge counters will be enhanced. When Jane deals damage while under the passion state, it will consume passion stream. Triggering perfect dodge or defensive assist will restore passion stream. When passion stream is depleted, she will relieve the passion state. Upon entering the passion state, Jane obtains 1 basic attack, Salto Jump activation. While there are activations available, hold the basic attack button to activate basic attack, Salto Jump. Keep holding to extend the skill duration. Basic attack, Salto Jump recovers passion stream when dealing damage to enemies under the passion state. What? Huh? Passion status. Okay, sure. So 2 dashes. 1, 2, 3. He looks like an ice skater almost. Some processing. Please present. Okay, I just dodge through, right? Can we not just dodge through this? Okay, I guess not. All right, I don't have a parry. I have to actually dodge these things. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is like Okay, so Chingy and Jane, this entire 1.1 patch is just about like teleports behind you, nothing personal kid characters. Oh, Baddie Boo is an actual... Can we actually get Baddie? Oh, dude, I want Baddie Boo so badly. Oh, that's Passion State. Oh. Can we really not just dodge through them? Huh? Access card. Oh, there it is. Blah blah blah. Access granted. Wait, do we just keep this? Does this not decrease unless we like... Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, wow. Oh, okay, and that's our charge there when that's filled up. Nice. Baddie Boo, let's go! Okay, and similar to Chingy, she does like 3 attacks and a big AoE as well. System processing, valid member permission, blah blah blah. What? This is a maze? Not a very difficult maze. Just walk through, I guess. What was the point of that? Blah blah blah. Overriding permission. Okay, level 2. Oh, level 2 is better than level 3. Interesting. Also, I'm pretty sure this is all new music, which is very banging. Oh, that's a very quick assault application right there. That's a very quick assault application. Oh my goodness. Attack me. That did not seem that powerful. I guess, yeah, it is all in the assault procs, I guess. Baddie Boo! Blah blah blah. Let's get investigating. Green lasers. Do we have to upgrade our keycard again? Yep. Valid key player level 2 clearance detector, blah blah blah. Access, blah blah. Ah, there we go. Set it to the highest possible access level. Level 5. This is just unironically, like, I know people are gonna make the Piper comparisons, but it's literally the Piper spin to win. At least the hold attack. Processing, blah blah blah. Access granted. GL7 reinforced door has been closed, increasing ether activity. Please proceed with caution. Oh, those are little mine things. Really? Can I not dodge through those? System processing. Shout out to Baddie Boo showing up for a split second there. Hopefully this is... Yeah, hopefully it is. Did I misread? Like, how do I get back Passion Stream to do another charge? Can you? Do you have to wait for it to like fully deplete, I think? There. Okay, so when it's rated, that's when you are in the Passion Stream mode. But I don't think you can rebuild another charge attack until after it depletes, right? Yeah, now it's using up Passion Stream mode until after I do enough attacks, right? Now it's building up again. Now it's blue. Yeah. Okay, I see. So basically, build up anomaly and also damage while it's blue. Once it's red, you gain a charge attack, which is a spin to win. But that also... Okay. Very nice. So, once you are in Passion Stream mode, you then use the spin to win, which builds up Passion again, but it won't let you build up another like charge attack. But it just builds up the gauge so that you'll still have more Passion Stream mode, which is increased anomaly build up. So getting that extra charge attack doesn't really matter too much. It's all about staying in Passion mode as much as possible. And yes, Just Jay, it is a new story mode. Patch 1.1. Valid Crown Guard, permission level 5 detected, access denied. Oh no. Give it another try. Access denied, give it another try. Access denied, warning unsuccessful attempts to can't access even without the Crown Guard permission. Oh no, that's a shocker. Blah 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 blah. Please proceed with caution. We can't just force our way through. I guess that's it. Let's head back to the transfer station. Almost time anywhere. Is that mission over? It is mission over. I did like 5 pulls for Qingyi. I did not get her. I don't know if I want to pull more though. Because honestly, I want to save for Jane's banner. Welcome back, Miss Jane. You're tough as nails. You can trash the sweet talk. Have you finished packing what I asked? All done. You can relax. Should I go get it for you right now? Yeah, not right now. I'll let you know when I need it. Is there anything else you need? Is it okay if I take off to watch the show? Oh. Starting soon. Oh, are they gonna like beat up Seth or something? As soon as he finishes talking, the whole transfer station erupts into a hubbub as though there were a crowded pub brawl. Some of the gangsters enjoying some R&R surround a couple of figures, one thin and one stocky. Yeah, a Jane enjoyer. What's going on? All these people making a stir, and who's that guard in the middle and that one with the loud voice? What are you just talking about? I just meant it. It ain't right to take a hostage's food like that. Lecturing me? Are you teaching me what to do? I'd never do that to you. I was just explaining things based on the boss's orders. We gotta take care of the hostages. Food, water, and anti-corruption serum. They need it all. A voice booms from out of the hostage cell. Yeah, he's right. Oh yeah, and some muscle relaxing for the officer. This time, the voice from the hostage cell changes. Oh, that won't be necessary. You're saying that I'm supposed to live like a beggar while we all look after this stupid pub-sick weasel? It's just, we can adjust rations for everyone at the... Why? I'm surprised that these underlings are actually like down to earth. And they're not just like, oh no, fuck them, oh. Actually like being considerate to the hostages. And technically he's a stupid cat, right? Is Seth a cat? What? Do these guys really get wound up so easily? I haven't even found any clues leading to the lion's den yet. I don't need this chaos. I need to put a stop to this fast. Crowd jeers noisily as things look more and more as though as a fight is about to break out. But I'm guessing we intervene. Is Seth a cat? I guess he's like a lynx, maybe? Yeah, Billy and Corin, not exact. Like, I did 5 rolls and I got 1 Billy and 1 Corin, and I'm like, okay, you know, I was not exactly the most excited for it, so I'm like, you know what? Even if I don't get Chingy, like, the path to get her, like, let's say it takes 50 rolls, that's what, like, what? At most, or at least 5 A ranks, and it's gonna be stuff that I don't want. Like, woo! We get C6 Billy! Yippee! Alright, Savage Henchman though. What's happening over here? What's going on? What are you fighting about? This business is between us 2 men, not you. I'm going to deliver a brutal lesson to this little coward about what the Mountain Lion gang rules are. Yeah, it's like, at least with like, say, Shuyen, you could be like, oh, you can, if you get lucky, you can get Nicole copies, and that's like her best partner. So even if it takes a while to get Shuyen, you at least get like copies of her best support. Now it's like, not my business. Are you lecturing me now, teaching me what to do? The hairs on the back of the savage and burly gangster's neck rose as though he was about to take his anger out on the impudent Jane. However, in a flash, I'm just giving him a lecture on the rules. He's a newbie cub yet, and here he is, terrified of an officer. That's just embarrassing for us as a gang, and embarrassing for our big boss. I'm not terrified of that officer. I just got it. Got it. He calmed down, just like that. Thought I'd have to really teach him a lesson there, but that saved me a lot of hassle. Listen up, everybody. We're not down some dark alleyway downtown, and we're not at the Grey Street markets. We are deep inside the damn hollows, for crying out loud. We're not here on vacation. There are ethereals stalking around outside the transfer station, and there are officers patrolling just beyond these ethereals. Big Boss Razor, he's working his butt off as we speak to get us all out of this predicament. He does not want anyone causing any more trouble for him right this moment. So rest up if you need to, and if you've still got the energy to cause any trouble, save it for when we deal with officers. Do you hear me? Don't forget Ben. Oh yeah, right, Ben. Also, what's up, Eggplant? The gangsters gathered there. Ben, actually, I did get Cinema Mindscape 6 out of that Shein banner. Gangsters gathered there, all they could mutter in agreement before the crowd slowly dispersed. Peace was restored to the transfer station. Alright, let's ask that loudmouth what he knows about the switches here, while the wind's still knocked out of his sails. Speak to this guy again. Didn't I tell you not to touch it? Miss Jane. Nom 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 nom. The ointment works like a charm, but the wound is so itchy that I have to scratch it. Unless you want to contract some sort of disease, grin and bear it, chew the gum to take your mind off things. I'm chewing some already. Nom nom nom. I've eaten half of it already, but I'm still itchy. You're in charge of distributing supplies around this transfer station, right? Where did all those switches used in the construction of the station come from? The guard doesn't slow down his chewing at all, but his eyes slightly narrow. Madam Jane, why are you asking me about this? I was just on patrol around the perimeter of the base and found a few of our switches with signs of severe corruption. It could be ethereals messing with them, or perhaps it's just bad luck. I want to get in some spare parts now ahead of time. Why? Nom 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 nom. You don't need to worry about that right now though, do you, Miss Jane? Nicole and Ben C6. Oh, damn. I want to keep making a name for myself though. Razor said that when the time comes, he's promoting me to be his bodyguard. But I can't wait that long. I want to get now. So I need to find more chances for me to show off. Get it? So you want to climb that ladder faster, huh? I didn't take you for such a hustler, Miss Jane. Those devices come from all over the place, and most are converted from materials on-site or looted. You can try the black market if you want to repair them. Don't mind, you take care of yourself. I've got to get going. I've answered all your questions. Aren't you going to tell me how to get rid of this itch? My cheeks are getting sore from all this chewing. Congratulations, that's actually the way to do it. Vigorously chewing gum like that makes the muscles in your cheeks sore, and the pain so overpowering that you won't even think about that real. Yeah, the hair gradient looks really nice. I will also like, I mean, red and black is always just such a good color combination. Like, you can never go wrong with that color combo. Oh. It's you. What are you doing this time? Can't you keep it down? I can't reprimand my subordinates, and now I can't even speak freely. Being loud doesn't break the boss's rules, does it? Huh? You want to redeem yourself or not? Then keep it down. Listen, I keep forgetting. All these henchmen, like, in your mind, you're like, oh, be big and bulky and burly. But in the cutscenes, they were just like regular dudes. Listen, using force and intimidation will only make people resent you. If you want to be truly respected, you need to demonstrate strengths that go beyond just brute force. I know that. Of course, I'm aware of that. To be more precise, what am I supposed to do? You're a veteran of the Mountain Lion gang, and you've been here much longer than me. Just show us how well you know about the gang, okay? For instance, didn't you say you were studying the rules of this transfer station? Show us what you've learned. How many members are permanently stationed here? What are the standards for the supplies? What is the situation in the surrounding area? One patrol team is always stationed here. The standards for supplies. They should be prepared for 3 standard safe corruption cycles. Surrounding area includes evacuation passages with mechanisms. How do we evacuate via those passageways? If I remember correctly, you have to get through a series of mechanisms, then use a special electronic keycard held by a designated person to... Huh? Is this something I can share with others? They should go full caps lock. Of course not. That was not a test of your confidentiality awareness. You did well. Anyway, use your knowledge to prove your qualifications as a senior and stop getting into brawls. Work hard on it. As for the supply distribution, I'll think of something. I see. So the final mechanism needs a special electronic keycard, huh? Jane paces about leisurely and she begins to think about her next steps. Why is her hair moving like a jellyfish? It's that SSR flare. She quite literally is trying to become the girl boss, yeah. Also, what's up, Daniel? Let's see, we've got key intel. It's time to come up with some countermeasures. What I start with? Bad quality control. That's the second grammatical error we have seen just yet. These are going to get scathing reviews now. Alright, let's see. First up, though, medical supplies. Food and medical supplies. The Lions are mad about having to share supplies with the hostages. If this continues, things are going to slip out of my control sooner or later. Also, what's up, Mutatum? Of course I remember you. Showing up with more food and medicine won't just solve a problem here, it'll also improve my standing with the rest of the gang. About the final switch, the last switch near the transfer station needs a special keycard to open, and it's been improvised out of spare parts, which means creating a fake keycard to brute force shouldn't be tricky at all, seeing as the NEPS has just the facilities needed to do just that. Looks like I'll have to find a way to duck out, find a precinct, and secretly put together a master keycard using their tech. It'll be a good chance for me to get... Oh, that's probably how we're going to meet up with Bell and Weiss. It'll be a good chance to get some food, medicine, and some other supplies to appease these thugs at the transfer station and keep them from venting their anger on the hostages. Should chat with the guard at the gate and see if I can find a way out. You know what? It does kind of seem like Kawi is right. But then with that tail, though... Whew. Okay, I didn't mean to look at, like, I meant to show off the tail, but, like... like, we're looking at the tail here, right? Like, we're all looking at the tail. Nothing else. Anyway. Let's leave the transfer station. Oh, no. Where's Baddie Boo? You seem pretty disappointed. Do you like rubbernecking? Miss Jane, you can't call us rubberneckers. Why do you take us... Oh, who do you take us for? We're the Mountain Lion gang. We're founded on force. A lion's always got to sharpen its claws, right? Oh, well. Oh, well said. I'll leave the next patrol up to you then. So you can sharpen those claws of yours. Now, that's totally cool. Patrolling is a great opportunity for me, and it's just, you know, right? What I mean is, it's not that I don't want to go, it's just, look at me, you know? I just, you know... Right, your mouth's sharper than your claws at this point. But listen up. You're in charge of the transfer station, right? Okay, I want to duck out for a second. Of course, I'm going out for the sake of our brothers. Didn't those two almost come to blows over supplies? I want to go out and fetch some more food and drinks. More supplies, then we can all hold on to a little more. It isn't easy in this line of work. What's wrong with earning a little on the side? Get what you're saying, but I mean, the rules are set by the boss, and a pipsqueak like me don't got the power to go against him. We're gonna strong arm him, aren't we? But yeah, the tail does... She does have some aspects of a cow. It's, you know, right. What I mean is, you know, let me think it over. All right. Just tell me, what do you want? I want to watch a thriller, The Port Peak. Oh, where exactly are we gonna find a video for this guy to watch? Either on disc or videotape, whatever. I just need that movie and I've got all the gear to watch it. Sure, let me up. Got it. Next time you have a request, cut the BS and just tell me straight. Alright, Miss Jane, you have no idea how boring it is standing guard here. There's no signal in the hollow and I can't even stream any movies. But yeah, how can you watch his favorite YouTuber, shanahavt as well, without any connection? Come on, I'll show you how to get out. Yeah, the goofy little pumpkin heads on them do seem kind of funny. That's as far as I can take you. Next up, you need to find a girl with pink hair. She's our insider on the outside. Get it? Insider on the outside. And she can help you out with whatever you need or wherever you have. The girl with the pink hair, is that the one from the hacker from chapter 2 that was kidnapped and taken to the top of the Ballet Twin Towers? I see. You better head back before any ethereal start to gather here again. Aight, see ya. Don't forget about my movie. We are in Luminous Square. Are we gonna meet up with who I think we are? Oh! Oh. Okay, now. Wait, who is this? Oh, you aren't. She is so small. Is she small or are we big? Like. This is. Okay, no, she's just small. I was gonna say, like. We are definitely bigger than her in multiple ways. Yeah, the whole just standing around, like when they do the cutscene thing where like it's actually fully voiced and stuff like that, it's really nice. But the just standing around parts is a bit yeah. Exactly as you said there, the 2D like novel style. Hey there, I'm Jane. A young woman with a slightly cocky but wary look in her eye turns to look at Jane, eyes fixed firmly on her face. Something on my face? No, she's staring at your boobs. That's what she's staring at, Jane. I never expected to see such a beautiful lady joining up with the mountain. Like I said, she's staring at Jane's tits. A brawler would be very nice. I mean, somebody with like gauntlets. Either gauntlets or like... I guess the closest we would have is Lycan, but he uses his like feet and his legs more often than not. Like, because Lycan doesn't have any weapons, but it's his feet. But somebody with their fists would be pretty cool. Blah, blah, blah. I thought you were all rough around the edges like Razor. Speak for yourself. That god already explained everything. I'm the outside help, so if you need to go anywhere, just talk to me. If you want to get back to the transfer station, just tell me. I'll be around. I'll come find you when I need you. Speaking of, I need your help with something else. Beautiful. Whoa, okay. Whoa. Flotation going on here. This list here. Help me put together these supplies. Whatever it costs, I'll give you an extra 30% for your work. How about it? As straightforward as you are beautiful. Alright. I'll send someone for your supplies. And by the way, I like... Hello? I like you. Can I add you on Knock Knock? Heh. Give me that stuff and I'll think about it. Oh my goodness, Jane. Is it that easy to... Is she that easy? That's a supply secure. Next up is that master key card. See your contact to visit the Luminous Square area. My contact? What? Oh, like contact, like her. And yeah, Lycan's whole body is a weapon, to be fair. Where are you off to, beautiful? Stop it, you. Luminous Square. I know a way that avoids Nep's calls. Yeah, like what I'm thinking of, I don't know how many people here know about Ruby, but like the, like jet, not like jet, but like gauntlet, not like jet powered gauntlets, but like gauntlets that can like shoot off bullets when you punch and stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I guess Lycan's whole thing is that, like, you know, I don't want to get my hands dirty. I'm a very classy butler. I'll use my feet instead. I kind of wish that's as dumb as I kind of wish that this wasn't a thing, like a cutscene to get across, and you actually had to like dodge traffic just to see what would happen if like you don't time it correctly. Like I remember in Star Rail in Bellabog, there was the tram that was driving around the city, and if you ran in front of it, it would just stop completely. Like it wouldn't even run you over. Let's see though. Made it to the Luminous Square branch, but unfortunately Operation Hooked is still top secret, and I'm not a public security officer. If I just strut in here without warning, they'll arrest me. I have to keep out of sight. They still got officers stationed. How professional, but a pain in the neck for me right now. Is this going to be a stealth mission? Oh, okay, I have to lure them out. And they're starting to harass the ordinary citizens. I should stop them first, then figure out. Wait, it seems to be a perfect solution for both sides. Cause a commotion outside to get some police officers to come here, I guess. They run you over in Penacony, unlike Bellowog, yeah. Here's your orders. It's the finest, most aromatic, top quality stuff. Huh? Hey, who are you? Trust me, run inside the precinct. They're being unfair to you right now. You need to ditch them. Wait, what? Oh, I get... What? My order again? Hurry, it'll be gone. It's right in the private room up ahead. What? Wow, director, they gave us this dish for free. Go, go, go. Right, here, come this way. I'll go on, run into the precinct. Under Jane's lead, the band of drunks rush into the public security precinct, completely ignoring the on-duty officer trying to block them off. Alright, well, I guess that's one way to get in. Excellent, I made it in. Now that everyone's distracted, I can raid the equipment room for that key card. Yeah, like in Bellabog, so in the 1-8 region, there are like, there's a train tram that drives around the city, and if you stand in front of it, it just like comes to a complete stop. Like it doesn't move any further once it gets to you. How do I get back there? Aha. Oh-ho. Aha. Key to the interior equipment room is in this locker. Gotta punch in the 6-digit code. 123456. Who wrote a little note about the passcode down the bottom here? Some absent-minded officer? What are the first 3 digits? Huh? Do I actually have to... Is there an actual thing here? Oh, I can look at the note itself. We'll set the most frequently appearing number around here as the passcode to make things easier. Most frequently appearing number around... Whole stack of banners, none of them seem to have any numbers on them though. Can I not just brute force this? Surely I can just brute force, right? Uh, 103? 225. Never mind. I mean, there's what? There's 2 options each, so it's what? Four possibilities? Oh, it changes every single... Oh, wait, no, hang on. It changes every single time, but the one that persists is 101 and 522. Okay. 101 and something else. Uh, 101. 225? I am a genius. Oh, and yeah, I was kind of surprised that they reused the same name, but yeah, Bellabog Industries is, you know, the one faction here in Zenless Zone Zero, but Bellabog in Honkai Star Rail is essentially not Russia. It's open. Time's running out, and those drunks will soon be all... I mean, you know what? I guess Bellabog in both games are not similar, but like they do have similar themes of like mech stuff. Like Belobog here, you have to fight those 3 mechs that go wild, and Belobog and Honkai Star Rail, there's Svarog, and there's the big mech that you like take control of at the like climax of the story. Yeah, it's just really cold. That's what I mean to say. That's what Russia is. There's lots of snow. Gotta hurry inside to the equipment room and get the master key card. Ooh. Alright, where are we going? I suppose, yeah, the fact that, yeah, like Belobog here is Anton Ivanov, and like Belobog, like I said, Belobog in Star Rail is like not Russia. Maybe they are like a lot more closely linked than we thought. Actually, yeah, forcefully putting Bronya into power is also a very Russian thing to do. Finally, access to the equipment room. The master keycard should be in here somewhere, and the lights are out. But whatever, I'm used to operating in the dark. As for the footage captured by the corridor surveillance camera, I'll just wait for Sheehan and Officer Byron to help me with it. Jane carefully slips into the equipment room. The master keycard is a low-level NEPS asset, and Jane quickly finds one by rummaging around in the dark. As she leaves the room, the ruckus between the drunks and the officers out in the lobby is still raging on. All that's left is the videotape, right? The only thing left to do is somehow score the movie the kid asked for. Where on earth are we gonna find a movie videotape in this game? Oh, we're gonna go to the cinema. But then she's gonna say, oh no, I have to go to Random Play instead. They don't have it or whatever, right? Surely we meet up with Bell and Weiss at some point, right? It'd be pretty weird not to. Almost ran straight into that car. Is it possible to check which faction she's from? So, if I'm not mistaken, can't right now, but I mean, you would think that she is in the NEPS, right? So it's the same faction as Ching Yi, Jane, and Jane. Yeah, she's in the same faction as herself. Ching Yi, Seth, and Shiyen. Also, what's up, XOXO? When I get into combat as well, I'll have a look and see, because I'm pretty sure her team passive will also be something along the lines of when she is in the member, or when she has somebody in the same faction, her passive activates, and we'll check if it's active when she's with like Seth or someone. So far, she's only been by herself, so we can't really tell for sure. But yeah, it's like the whole thing that we're finding out now is that, yeah, she's part of the Mountain Lion gang, but she's an undercover agent, and she's working for the new Eridu Public Security faction. Way movie enthusiast. Jane instantly changes. Oh, no, you're welcome, XOXO. Jane instantly changes the tone of her voice to transform into that of an enthusiastic but naive movie. Okay, they have to have this fully voiced. This has to be a voiced one, right? Come on! How are you gonna say that she changes her voice without actually showing it? Good evening. Is this where I can buy movies? You want to buy a movie here? Are you for real? You want to just buy the whole master print? I can't believe there's fans out there even more hardcore than us. I'm touched. Good evening, miss. I assume you're wondering if you can buy discs for home viewing here. Cinemas don't usually sell them. I thought you could buy them here. I'm looking for a movie my friend recommended. I think it has Mountain in the title, and it's a thriller. But vague. Travis, you got any idea? I'm not sure either, but I know someone who'd know. Miss, if you don't mind renting it, I know a good store. Random Play. They have a massive collection and a wide variety, and the owners are very knowledgeable. They'll definitely be able to help. Oh, that sounds amazing. What's the name of the store? Called Random Play. It's close by, over on 6th Street. If you're quick, you should be able to get there in time before they shut for the night. Great. At least I know I can find the movie on 6th Street. Public transportation would get me there quickly, but with my current identity, it's too dangerous. I should go back and find the contact. She might be able to help. Alrighty. Gonna meet up with Bell and Weiss. I really hope they do stuff with Defender, because like you guys missed it. I forgot to start streaming earlier, but the 5 minutes of Seth that I played, like in the very first opening mission, he is so cool with the charge blade. It's so cool, and I just know that it's because he's a defender. It's like, yeah, I guess like what they've kind of done is that they've made, yes, Seth is a defender, but he's sort of like an anomaly support unit, in that Seth's whole kit is enabling other units to increase their anomaly proficiency. Kind of like how Ben gives crit rate to allies, Seth gives increased anomaly to others. Where you need to get to, once again, horrible grammar. Of course I do, it's tiny, just come with me, I know the routes to avoid the public patrols. Oh yeah, I pretty much put together all those supplies you asked for, they'll be ready to get back when you do. Yeah, defenders are I really like defenders. Supplies are good, so's the master key. Now the moves is all that's left. Time to find that video store. What was it called again? Random play. Yep, here we go. Special event time. Several minutes ago, outside the 6th Street Metro Station exit, Bell and Weiss are walking home from Luminous Square. Can eat some noodles, Bell. Are you wasting all the dennies that we earned, Bell? I need those to upgrade my Soldier 11. It's getting very expensive. Either way, it's because you went shopping. Alright. I don't want to fight. You're hungry too, yeah? Go back to the store, check things over, then get some food. And I'm picking the place today since all the shopping affected business at the video store. You're definitely just going to pick noodles again. Yeah! What's wrong with noodles? No customers come by, I get to choose. Okay, oh. Did they really have to make it like, well, they did kind of have to make it semi-see-through, but like, oh. I think the problem is there's a stigma for the word defense. Yeah, especially because of like, with Shiyu defense, it's all like time-based. Like, oh, you gotta clear it as fast as possible. You get 5 minutes for S rank. You gotta do it quickly, as fast as you can. And so, like, when you think of defender, you think slow and steady, right? But I think the other, I don't want to say issue, but like, because of how early the game is right now, obviously everybody is pumping their resources into their like attackers and stuff like that. So defenders comparatively do seem bad, but that's because nobody's like investing in them. So like, of course, putting a defender in Shiyu defense is gonna make it slower because nobody is bothering building them, right? But I'm sure that like, give it a few months when people actually build everyone and you know, you're not strapped for resources, then it's going to become a lot more doable. Like, I cannot wait. Like, I've said this multiple times. Once Caesar comes out, I am absolutely going to do Shiyu defense with all 3 defenders. Seth, Ben, and Caesar. I don't care what anybody else says. But let's see. Who are you? You to the owners of this video store. I'd like to rent a movie. Not long after, inside the random play store. You want to rent a thriller that's about mountains. If we use that as the keyword, then... Tough search. But I can't... Is Jane doing the thing where, like, girls prop up their boobs by, like she's positioning her arm underneath to, like... Is she doing that on purpose? It's tough search for one thing, but secondly, well, we've already shut down for the day. Rebooting our computers and getting all your customer info would be a bit of a hassle now. fairy's gonna come in and be like, actually, master, I've already found the video for you. Good for you then, Missy. Since I'm not technically a customer, I guess you won't have to eat noodles tonight. You came all this way just to see us, so we should honor your effort and find this movie for you. Wait, did you really get Chingy in 5 pulls? Wait, who? Well, okay. How are you annoyed that you got Chingy in 5 pulls? What? If anything, that's like what? Suffering from success. We can just start a tab under your name for now. It should be fine. Try quick when it comes to business, bro. Just want to prove that Random Play is the most professional video store there is in town. About your friend who wants to see the movie, what are they like? Are they brave? He acts brave on the outside but doesn't really dare to do anything ever. And he's great at making excuses. Sounds like an entry-level thriller fan. Isn't that about the same as you, Weiss? Which of the new thrillers have you dared to watch? Might be better not to use me as the benchmark, Belle. As the owner-operator of a video store, I watch each and every movie with the same professional attitude. Also, what's up, Hazuyami? See. After dinner, let's do a little thriller movie marathon. Oh, please no. Oh, thanks for the... thank you, Hazuyami. I'm glad you enjoyed the video. Let's see though. Let's do a little thriller movie watch along. I've only dared to watch Silent Valley, The Big Hollow, and The Port Peak. The Port Peak, isn't that the video we have to get? I've heard of Silent Valley before, but I don't think that's the one my friend wanted. The Big Hollow doesn't really have much to do with mountains, and it's not even a thriller. So it has to be the Port Peak then. A brutal chainsaw-wielding monster haunts a bunch of backpackers in these wintry mountains. There's plenty of thrilling action with splattering blood and gore. Practically every scene has prop arms and organs bleeding all over the place. Belle, what? Okay. Belle is too excited about this. Woo! Gore! Blood! Yippee! I think I'm going to have vegetarian noodles tonight. Judging by your description, I'd say that it's definitely the Port Peak then. Thank you so much. You really helped me out here. I won't forget it. Wait a second, miss. Oh! Like, not finger guns, but I love that little pose. You can keep the change. Use what's left over to treat your sister to her favorite dessert. It's on me. Bye now. She should have done finger guns instead. The pew, 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 pew. Ah, that rat theorem girl sure has that... Oh my goodness! Really? Riz? That rat theorem girl sure has that riz. I love her. I physically recoiled at that. You were building pity for Jane and ended up with a kid. Honestly, like... This, like... I don't subscribe to the thought of building pity because, like, I understand it, you know, so that you have less roles to spend on the Jane banner, but like, if you don't want Chingy and you don't want Corin or Billy, there's no point building pity now. Like, you have the pity already in the form of your roles saved. So if anything, using those roles is just dangerous because, yes, you're building pity, but the pity is already there. You have them built up in your stash. The moment you spend them, there's that chance that you hit the S rank that you don't want. That's... I mean, I guess it makes sense, you know, it is Riz, but like, whew, what a flashbang of that. The next thing is, Weiss is gonna say, yeah, she was very skibbly toilet of her. I was going to say that she forgot to put her name down in the account book. Oh, her name was actually Skibbity Toilet, actually, Weiss, that's what it was. Oh, she had that... Okay, I didn't hear what they said in the Japanese audio. Oh, I would have laughed my ass off if, like, they got the Japanese voice actor to actually say Riz as well. Kakoi na riz desu. A few days after updating the license photos inside random play. Oh, we're back to us now. Weiss, you're back. There's something I wanted to chat with you about. Oh, back into story mode. Yes. Yeah, waiting for the last day is probably for the best. Like, you got what? Like 3 weeks to build up rolls, see if you want to actually get her or not. And I mean, also, I guess technically speaking, what you could do is if you get lucky with like the standard rolls, which you can get like from, I guess it's not that many, right? From Hollow Zero. Who knows? Maybe you somehow end up getting lucky and you get an S rank stunner on the standard banner. Now all of a sudden you no longer need a Chingy, unless you do want her, but yeah. Let's see. Great. Our business asset, and as Hazuyami says though, she's still pretty good nonetheless. And okay, well, here's the thing though. Unless you had a guarantee saved, like if you failed your previous 50-50 and then you got Chingy on 5 pulls, then it's understandable. Then that's a guarantee that you lost. But like, if you didn't have a guarantee and you got her in 5 pulls, that's just like a nice little cherry on top, I guess, you know. You can at least be thankful that you didn't waste too much on it. Great, our business asset credentials got cleared, so we might have to go into Lumina Public Security branch with our papers to finish the whole process today. Another letter from Public Security. The renewal of our business license went well by the looks of things. But why are they making us take a trip over there in person? Go shopping at Lumina Square. Let's go shopping. We're finally on the same page for once. Let's go, let's go. And tonight, I don't want to eat noodles. Speaking of which, how's that rat theorem? I don't... Okay, I know that Jane is a rat, but the way that people call her the rat theorem, it sounds like a slur. It just sounds so weird. You watch the video as what changed the patches, but you don't remember if you mentioned about the standard banner being different now. Wait, the standard banner is different? Oh, like the animations. Yeah. Also, what's up, Ben? Rat. The rat, you know, like, it sounds so slurry. you rat. You're like, are we being racist towards the rat theorons? She has, I guess she didn't say her name, right? So I guess this is the only way to describe her, but like still. Also, what's up, Franco? The shop's in your capable hands then. 18? Oh, the Bangbu. Make sure you keep an eye out for that spunky Theron girl. If she returns the tape, please remember to get her name. And of course, try to get her signed up as a member too. Oh, tee. Just waiting for Miyabi. I know a lot of people are waiting for Miyabi. Meanwhile, at the Mountain Lions transfer station inside the Ballet Twins Hollow. Back to Jane. Achoo. Somebody must be thinking about me. Yeah, all of the fan artists. Wonder who. Jane, you're finally back. I missed you, you know? Oh, it's you. That's rather disappointing. And this is what you missed, right? The Port Peak in HD. And it's the special videotape release with 20 seconds of extra footage. I'll put this on right now. Right ahead. Okay, like, this is absolutely that pose that like girls do when they try and like prop themselves up. Like in the lack of a push-up bra, it's a push-up arm. You wish you got her because she's good in, yeah. The nice thing about Xingyi is that she's like super flexible in like team building wise. Why so quiet all of a sudden? You scared? It's just, I feel like when we're at work, we should be a little more serious. I'll stand guard a little longer, and then when the others come back, I'll... Hey? Hold on. Why did you bring the hostages out again? When it cuts to the... Like, I know these are gangsters, but like, they have such dorky helmets. You're back. You sure have been working hard. I'm going to take the hostages to the restroom. How many times have you taken them already? You can only blame yourselves. What do you expect after giving me so much water? Won't you just go in your cell? Go in my cell? Have you no shame? Everybody can see. Well, I go like that all the time. Wait, what? But if I keep doing that, our jail won't be very habitable anymore. That's a bit of a... Maybe that's why his helmet's all yellow. You find me on Twitch, but I stream here. Yeah, Franco, I sort of mainly stream other stuff on Twitch, like non-Zenless Zone Zero related stuff. So if I want to stream, like, probably when Black Myth Wukong comes out, I might be playing that, which I'll do on Twitch over instead. Take them out. We can't have our little officer losing his dignity now. Do you need to call a few more guards to go with you? There could be ethereals lurking around this area. No sweat, Jane. The bathroom isn't far, and besides, I know all the fissures and shortcuts around this part of the hollow. We'll be right back. Shiyan and Kingy is so synergistic. Yeah, absolutely. Like, they are literally made for each other. Miss Jane, you're back. What are you doing here? Where's the supply guard? Oh, him? He said his cheeks were really sore and his wrist was itchy, and he couldn't take it any longer, so he ran off to the restroom. What did you manage to get? I see your words get around. The supplies are just outside the transfer station. You would do me a solid and fetch those for me, would you? Alright. Oh, we need the guard to handle the inventory and distribution of supplies, so we should wait for him. Jane, you've been at it all night. Why don't you take a break? Check on Seth and the guards. No need, I'm still wide awake. Should you really use the kitten? I mean, like, what is it? She's arguably, like, the best stunner, so... I mean, again, I'm not your dad, I can't tell you what to do, but, like, if you want to min-max your stun damage and stuff like that, she's pretty good at that. Am I imagining things, or is something going on here? Special event. Ooh. Like, but essentially, she literally has Lycan's buff, which is the, you know, the 30% more damage taken or whatever, for free, but it's like 80% instead. And she's just so much easier to play compared to, like, say, Anby. For a trip to the bathroom, they sure are taking their time. Hey, what have you been feeding the hostages? Same as us, some hardtack and some water. Alright, according to your instructions, we were sure to pump that one from PubSec full of water, and he ate the gross salty fish flavored hardtack too. What is with this obsession about giving Seth a lot of water? It's just like some alternate form of waterboarding. Also, what's up, Roland? Anyone else having trouble with gameplay in mobile? The dodge and assist seem to either be mixed up or the buttons are smaller. Ooh. I mean, I guess it could be. Again, I mean, I'm playing on PC, so I can't tell for sure. Fortunately, Roland. But let's see. Hang on, are you guys making red? Yeah, why would people be weird? Why would people think... Wait, what? Why would people think that you're weird for using Qingyi? We were sure to pump that one from PubSec, blah, 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 blah. And the medication? You mean the muscle relaxants? We have lowered the dosage before stopping it completely, just like you ordered. Really? They shouldn't be so slow. Maybe they ran out of paper. Not good, we have a problem. Gone. All gone. taught me to keep a spare roll. Also, that's not a toilet paper. Those are like tissues. That's like to blow your nose with. That is not toilet paper. The bathroom's out of toilet paper, right? What are you talking about? No, the hostages. I love these guys. Huh? Hostages. The guard. That officer. Everyone's gone. The guard in the bathroom got knocked out, and that rookie escorting them betrayed us. He escaped with the hostages. Wait, what? There's another rat? The patrol has gone to update the boss. There's nothing he hates more than traitors. You can bet he's gonna come over here personally. We have to go catch them, otherwise we're all in for it. That kid, he really convinced someone to betray us. Listen up. Lead the chase to me. It'll only slow things down. Everybody, just wait for the boss at the transfer station. Didn't see this coming. Yeah, like literally ignore what everybody else says. Honestly, if people give you weird things, they probably use her as well. The people that are the most vocal about who you should and shouldn't use are the ones that also use them anyway. That idiot is triggering all the traps. Actually, hang on. Let's see. Check. Jane's passive is when another character in your squad is an anomaly character or shares the same faction. It doesn't say specifically. That's interesting though. So, I mean, this is absolutely like gearing you towards building a disorder team, right? Using 2 anomaly units. The cluster bombs and a laser net. Gotta focus on dodging. Oh, we got Baddie Boo back again though. Yeah, this is the real highlight of the show though. The Baddie Boo. There we go. I'm fairly certain that she will be a NEPS unit though. XOXO. I mean, I can't. Yeah, I can't check like her character, her real character stuff, right? Oh wait, hang on. Baddie Boo. Surely Oh, I cannot wait for Baddie Boo to be added in. Wait. Baddie Boo, his B thing only requires 1 anomaly unit. What? When there is at least 1 anomaly character in your squad, Bamboo chain attack damage increases by 20%. Ooh. But yeah, like again, this whole backstory now is us finding out that she is technically part like an undercover agent. Okay, so Qingyi and Jane, like, they're really cool. Like, visually speaking, they're really nice and all. But it's so silly that for their gameplay, you barely see them because of how much they teleport around. Wait, where are they? Seth, did they really give you muscle relaxants? How did you manage to run faster than us? Yeah, the Bamboo is going to be good for normally, and also in terms of style points, like Baddie Boo just looks so cool. The thing with muscles is, as long as you're reasonable with them and motivate them, they'll always be able to move. In what universe does that make any sense? That's it, I can't keep running. Just keep up. Didn't you just say we're almost at the exit? We're already there. Oh, we're already here. This is the exit. I see, let's go people. You two head out first. But you're weak, officer. Wouldn't it be better if you got out first? Don't worry about me. Time is of the essence, and you all need to get out of here quick. Thank Thank you, Officer Seth. If it weren't for you, we definitely would have been all in a day's work for a public security officer. Come on. Okay, you're next. Wrong. Can I really cross over to the other side? Can I really start all over again? Someone like me really get another chance? Yeah, you're gonna be the first B-rank playable character. The random guard underling. Oh yeah, her tail glows when she is in that passion mode. So like when that bar fills up, where she does like bonus anomaly build up on her attacks. Oh, but it could also be the engine. Actually, yeah, we can't actually inspect what she has right now. I should actually have a look at that. But I think engine is usually hair specifically. But I'll have a look and see. Get this guy's a bang brew, that'd be amazing. Wait. What up? Stay away from me. I'm turning my back on this life of crime. Jane, and you should do the same. Shut up and listen, there are other paths you can take. That voice, it's Razor the Mountain Lion. A stern voice rings out from behind them. Bustling footsteps and shouts can be heard approaching in the distance. The main forces of the Mountain Lion gang surround them. Where's... Jeez! This dude looks... Is he actually like white and that's his skin and that's a six-pack? Or is he like wearing... Is he wearing like a jacket that has a six-pack drawn on it? Because I would not put it past this group of misfits here. We're surrounded. Just stay behind me. The rules of the streets, the rules of the gang, my rules, none tolerate a traitor. So Jane, what other paths do they have? Only surrender, of course. Surrender and submission. According to the rules, traitors should suffer a fate worse than death. But seeing as Jane says so, I'm willing to give a second chance. He's a sum for Jane. You, kill the pupsick scum and I'll let you off lightly. I'll give you 3 seconds to think it over. 3, 2, 1, I refuse. Sound of gunfire rings out and a barrage of bullets fly toward the two of them. Under the relentless suppressing fire, the traitor is quickly captured. What the? They actually unmasked him? Wait, what? Hang on, they actually gave this guy a model. There is now a non-zero chance he actually does end up becoming like a playable character or something. Ooh, and yeah, seeing like the bully interactions with the Sons of Caledon are very, very cool. Behave yourself, you rotten traitor. You refused your proposal, Jane. You know what to do next. Don't you dare harm him. Give me another chance. Don't do it. You can still turn this all around. Uh-oh. Well, how is he gonna get saved? What's gonna happen to him? She knows that there's like a hollow somewhere around there, so she know, like kind of like how we told Zhuyan and Xingyi to jump off like the skyscraper or whatever. A hollow fissure, that's it, that's the word, thank you. When the time's right, I can become a bodyguard. Oh, look at those jiggles, oh my goodness. Seth, stop staring at her ass. Was in the streets? They say that in front of public mountain lions are just little scaredy cats. Ooh.
兄弟にしのぎ縄張りまで日に日にやられてそれであたいたちは
That dude has a boner right now. Absolutely.
ネズミみたいに息を殺してる獅子の誇りはどうしちゃったのこの治安官は組を鼓舞するチャンスだわ
Yeah, literally, all of those guys, I wish that was me. The dude shivering there, that was him, yeah. Honestly, I'm really liking these dumbasses. Like, their gang is so fun. Lions, 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 lions. Alrighty. Check the supply point and get ready for the final showdown. Oh, wait, already? Final showdown. So do we really only ever like interact with Bell and Weiss just for that video? I mean, I guess like the whole like, oh, can I even find it? The whole like the way they marketed this was that this is Jane's story. This isn't like a Bell and Weiss story. This is about her only. Supplies for the escape are already with these. Our chances of survival should go up. It is what it is. Better find a way to get this done in the duel with Seth. I'm prepared. I will finish this mission and gnaw a hole in the necks of these mountain lions. Stories from the archive. This is... I guess it's kind of like a main story. It's like an episode. It's not like an agent story. The same way like Qingyi's or say Collider, Grace and all of them are. But it's definitely not featuring like Bell and Weiss a lot. Like, where's the promotional like material for it? Let me find it. Like it's not an agent story where, you know, like I said, Collider and them. But let me find it now. It's a new special episode. This year. It's a new special episode available. So it's not like a full-on main story, I guess. So that's why we're only like kind of featured. Also, look at this art again. My goodness. But it's also like not this on the like the basic level of an agent story. A short while later at the Mountain Lions transfer station. With 2 of the hostages escaped plus the upcoming duel, Razor decides to evacuate the station early. Restless, the gang begins packing everything up in a hurry. I will say though, like, obviously because it's like heavily featuring Jane, I was expecting a bit more involvement from like say Qingyi and Xuyan. Because like, technically, if this is all we see, if this is all the main story, I guess we have the agent story, but like, we have very little in terms of like Qingyi content. I finally managed to get things going, keeping Seth alive while also using him as the bait I need to get into the lion's den. The escape supplies are all ready, my route and universal keycard are all sorted. I just need a way to rescue Seth before our duel. Plus there's that guard kid. I dropped him off in a place where... Yep. I dropped him off in a place where there were warnings of fissures potentially opening. He said he's been at this transfer station a while and knows all the fissures and shortcuts around this area. Guess I can only hope that he was telling the truth. Please be safe. So our strong newcomer who's going all out to become our bodyguard is someone who says her prayers, huh? Just a little pre-game prayer, nothing more. But as for you, don't tell me a majestic mountain lion bodyguard would stoop to eavesdropping. Seems like this will be easier then. Given you know I'm a bodyguard, I'm here on the boss's orders to take you to the lion's den. So everything's already set up for the fight. No need to shower, get changed to go over the rules, paint up some lion shirts or anything like that. Oh, thanks for stopping by though, Just Jay. I guess, yeah, like, maybe this is just a more high effort agent story. I guess you could think of it like that. They added so many commissions. I know, right? There's so much content to do. Like, it's great, isn't it? So what's up, Steam Bun? Oh, come on. I was just kidding, Mr. Bodyguard. You don't have to be so nervous. I'll guide you through the fissure into the lion's den. We leave now. Just let me pack my things and then we leave now. Why the rush? Yeah, you know what it's like to be with women, right? They'll just say, let me get my stuff ready. Let me put on my makeup. The lion's den isn't going anywhere. That's literally what a woman would say. Where there's no rush, don't worry about it. She actually said, let me put my makeup on. I didn't even know. I was just making a joke. She's an actual woman. Jane, are you going to ignore the rules of the mountain lions? Fine, let's go now. You lead the way, Mr. Bodyguard. Starting so quickly that I didn't have time to grab my escape supplies. I had a feeling something like this might happen. Looks like I'll have to come up with an escape plan on the fly. Jane follows the mountain lion bodyguard down a corridor and through the innermost fissure. The strange feeling of ether energy brushing against her skin causes a slight tingling sensation. Stepping out of the fissure, Jane finds herself in a completely unexpected place. Is this Hollow Zero? So the lion's den is hidden inside Hollow Zero. Sometimes the most dangerous place is also the safest. Those pubsic cowards are never gonna go anywhere dangerous. But we mountain lions aren't afraid. That's it. Mountain lions know the location of a stable fissure leading to Hollow Zero from a companion hollow. Every time they need to escape, they flee to this area in Hollow Zero. That's why public security could never find or catch them. No wonder that transfer station is churning out supplies for anti-corruption serum. They must be used for holding up inside Hollow Zero. Once they're out of danger, they can slip out of the fissure and escape. Impressive. It's a risky strategy that only a group as bold and talented as yourselves could pull off. Don't be envious, you'll be joining our group of bold and talented people soon enough. But you have to prove yourself. The bodyguard suddenly shoves Jane from behind, forcing her to fall down from the platform on which they were standing. What gives? The duel will be just up those stairs there. You can go up once you meet all the requirements. Requirements? Becoming a bodyguard is the boss's way of acknowledging you, but we mountain lions need to see you prove yourself first. If you want a shot at the duel, then you'll have to make it there on your own. This is also one of our rules. Is that a rule? It's just a way to wear me down before the fight. Rules are rules. Plus, weren't you praying just now? This little trial should be a cinch for you. Come on, newbie. We're looking forward to seeing how you do. Alright, let's see then. So I'm pretty sure again, like her tail glowing red is just when she has her meter pulled up in the top left. And I don't... Because the Wenjin thing would be her hair, right? And only when she uses an EX skill. So I am now in the passion mode. And yeah, so the tail is definitely just for passion mode, not for signature Wenjin. Baddie Boo, go! Alright, that's the first access card. You get anti-interrupt during this. I hope so. Okay, and when I used her EX skill, she didn't get glowing hair, so they didn't like secretly give her her signature Wenjin as well to like buff her up during your trial run. Which I know is what they normally do. Make you think, oh, she's super good and super strong, when in actual fact it's just because of, what's it called? They like give her all of her mindscapes and all that stuff. Max out her skills and whatnot. Actually, yeah, and also, that's actually a really good point, that there's no TV sections. And it's so much nicer, like, actually walking around with Jane and speaking to the guards and stuff like that, as opposed to, you know, moving up and then having a random cutscene where it's like, oh, you're speaking to a guard, like, via the TV. Which, I still like some aspects of the TV, where they get, like, creative and find, like, really interesting ways of using the TV mode. But, yeah, for, like, storytelling like this, like, I hardly even noticed that it was gone until you mentioned it there. Alright, where are we going? Another target item. So what's up? I will say the game is a bit laggy. I don't know if it's because I'm streaming as well. Like there are some frame stutters. So it's not the great. I mean, it could also just be, again, like I said, because I'm streaming, but yeah. It is a bit choppy at times. But what's up though, I don't know. I want to like scream your name because it's like A in all capitals, but I'm trying to refrain from doing that. Trying to hold it in. Actually, can I look at your stats? Why? Like, Okay, so she is level 6 on all of her skills. Does she have Mindscape? Does not have any of her Mindscapes active. Okay, she has very little attack, 1,400. That makes sense. Normally, 226 anomaly proficiency. Okay. I was wondering why, like, her regular attacks are doing about, like, roughly 1,000 damage, and then the assault is going for, like, 50,000. All the puzzles we had were just talking to different... Yeah, actually, that's pretty much it. Just walking back and forth. I will say the only thing that I don't like about the TV is during Hollow Zero where it would constantly pause. Like, how do I word this? So like, walking around right now, I can hold like A and she constantly moves. Whereas in Hollow Zero, you can't just hold that, or you can hold down the button, but like, that full animation play, so like, you go boom to the next one, boom to the next one, boom to the next one, as opposed to like, constantly moving at the same pace. It's a very, very small little optimization, but like, it was enough to make me a little bit annoyed at that. Yeah, exactly, animation stuff. That's a much better way to put it, Steam Fun. Less animation stun lock and like zooming in for randomly, for random moments and stuff like that. Like, I know exactly where I want to go. Just let me get there sooner rather than later. Alright, yeah, Rosonium. You're qualified if you have 3 of them. Oh, look at how cool Baddie Boo is. Badass Boo is more like it, dude. Look at that. I'm not looking at her ass, I'm looking at Baddie Boo. He's so cool. Time. After clearing the Mountain Lion Gang's trials, Jane ascends the steps atop the platform, raises Mountain Lion bodyguards await, along with 2 other people. Baddie Boo could be, I guess, with Sons of Caledon, yeah. He does seem like the type to be, you know, like with the gang and all that stuff. Razor, what a great surprise. Are you here to congratulate me on passing the trial? I see you even brought that little pupsick prince with you. I wouldn't be, yeah, like I wouldn't be surprised if like 1 new Bang Boo per pack, right? Like, security, oh, not security boo, Officer Kui in 1.1, Baddie Boo in 1.2, right? Shut up, you pupsick whoa, maggot. Careful with the goods, he's going to be my trophy in a moment. I want to defeat a real living public security officer, to have the gang cheering my name and to feel the joy of stomping him into the ground. Don't spoil my fun. Jane Doe, the new cub of the Mountain Lions. You have completed the path of promotion and earned the recognition of the gang. You hereby qualify as my loyal and trusted bodyguard. It's an honor, boss. But there's one final step to take before you can earn your official place in the duel. Whatever you say, boss. Before that... Huh? As she listens to Razor's orders, Jane suddenly turns around to dodge a bodyguard who was approaching her from behind with a weapon. Jane restrains her assailant, firmly pressing her dagger against his ribs. I thought it was gonna be something else for a second there. Trying to ambush me, huh? Afraid I'm coming for your position? Guess you couldn't help being anxious. And you even dared to pull a cheap trick like that in front of the boss. I was just gonna break one of your hands, that's all. Are they really gatekeeping the casuals with permanent Shiyu? Oh yeah, actually yeah, but I've heard that like he does a shit ton of damage. Like you either need to perfectly dodge everything or like get chunked for like a lot of damage, right? You really think I'm gonna forgive you just because you spilled the beans so easily? Kindergarten ended 20 years ago, buddy. Go explain yourself to the boss. I don't have to explain anything because... Oh. Sharp pain shoots from behind as an unexpectedly powerful impact sends Jane flying through the air. Break one of her hands, that was my order. I want you to lose to this pupsic punk in the duel, then I can go up there and kill him myself. As long as you fight well enough, I'll arrange for someone to escort you to a hospital in New Eridu immediately after the duel. This is one of my rules for your promotion. You're asking me to go up there and lose on purpose? And pretend it's real? What kind of stupid rule is that? Without responding, Razor leaps forward and picks Jane up by the throat as if already knowing what would happen next. Other lackeys back away with sinister smiles. Did they find out that she's a rat? Get it? 30 minutes. Oh, damn. Did you at least get an S rank? You're a cut above the rest, Jane, but you're always missing the point. The rules of the fight, the rules of promotion, my rules. The point isn't the rules. Wait, what? This guy said rules too many times. The rules of the fight, the rules of promotion, my rules. Point isn't the rules, it's that they're mine. Oh, okay. It's that he's in control. Me, Razor, I'm the only authority, I'm the only explanation, and I'm the only leader. I'm the mountain lion, and only I represent the mountain lions. I need bodyguards who can protect me and my reputation, not some stinking ambitious rat. Rat, we are the rat. You already defied me twice now in front of everyone, strutting your stuff around in my gang. I've been lenient enough to not just get rid of you, so you'd better listen to my orders now, understand? But this whole circus is just because you're afraid of losing face and status. But you might have figured out my secret. Oh, is she gonna reveal the secret? Uh-oh. The big mic drop time. Yeah, they were like, guys, okay. We're gonna make a rat. How do we make a rat-themed story? The same narrow-minded thinking and boring ambitions. All you're doing is fighting for power like stray cats on the street. How ridiculous. You think you're all that with your arrogant attitude. That's what I hate about you, but it doesn't matter, I've got loads of time. So let me teach you a little something about my rules. Oh! Are we gonna team up? My knight in shining armor. I was actually going to say, I'm sad that to realize that Seth is a cat and not a dog, because I was going to make a joke and say Jane, Nekomata, and Seth. It'd be like Tom, Jerry, and what's his name? Spike from Tom and Jerry. Urination plus sweating speeds metabolism enough. What? Yeah, like I'm not the only one that thought Seth was a dog, right? Like he's what people would call a golden retriever. Like, oh, he's so happy-go-lucky and all that stuff.
そうかそうか。まあいい。ネズミを潰せば同様に威厳を示せる。見せてやろう。
I mean, yeah. I mean, Jane is absolutely meant to be paired with Seth, right? Because Seth is boosting non-core. You're shocked already? What? Huh? Oh, he's shocked already, so he can trigger disorder. Oh, hello. What the? Okay, I see now, Steambun, why you said this guy is gonna be a bit of an issue, I think. Oh, but I get to use Seth in the cool taunt blade. Wait, can I dodge over attacks like that? That's so cool that Seth can trigger chain attacks on his parry. It lets you get back into your other attackers so much sooner. I assume I do too. Oh, he gets stronger when he's shocked. Oh, so when you just order him, that's actually a really cool, I don't want to say mechanic, but like a really cool enemy type then. Like, they want you to trigger anomaly or disorder to like take away his shock, right? There you go. I really hope that they come up with more enemies like this though then, because like that concept of like people are always wondering, you know, how are they gonna make other team comps viable, like anomaly stuff like that. Here you kind of want to trigger an anomaly as soon as possible so that you can get rid of shock, right? So who knows, maybe they'll find a way to make defenders useful again. Yeah, like that's why earlier Steambun, I checked her stats earlier, like her basic attacks were not, and like all of the attacks to build up the anomaly were kind of low. But then once you actually get that assault, that's when like the big damage is, which I guess is, you know, the whole point of anomaly teams or anomaly damage. But like Piper, I mean, I know everyone's gonna make the comparisons, right? Piper versus Jane. Piper still does decent damage with her like spin on the EX skill. And yeah, that's why I like Seth's parry, because when he parries, he can automatically trigger a quick assist, so you can go back into another character. So you can get lots of parries off with them in quick succession, which is really nice. Get them, don't let them escape, avenge the boss. Like with Ben, when I switch into him for a parry, I feel like I need to stick on Ben for a bit to get off his like his EX skill parry and stuff like that. These guys are persistent. Are they really that hungry for revenge? You're underestimating Razor's influence. Go around. There's only one exit fissure. We'll cut up. Tell me that the guy that we dropped off earlier is gonna show up and be like, follow me, there's a fissure over here. Finally made it. It's him! Oh no, never mind. I never thought you'd dare to take out Razor. I knew there was something off about you right from the... Yeah, alright. We're about to fight, so save your breath. Think you're the big boss man now that Razor isn't around anymore. Still acting smug even though it's the end now, huh? You'll regret hurting the boss. All you talk about is the boss and follow him around like a little lapdog. What did you like about him anyway? How loud he got when he was cussing you out? You into that? Am I wrong? I never saw Razor show you any kindness, yet you still liked him. Don't tell me you see him as a father figure. I think that's enough.
辺でよくないか。
聞こえたかしら
You hear that? Even the public officer thinks you're pathetic.
あんたはもうダメだって
My face when
権力を傘にいじ
the
められ
big
た
bad
日々
daddy
とっても恋しい
who
のか
cussed you out every day is gone and yet you still miss him. What are you, a bunch of daddy's boys?
待て、俺はそんなこと言ってない。
I said shut up. You traitor, I'm gonna make you pay. We cubs of the mountain lions will... Actually, cubs isn't completely accurate. I certainly didn't think of Razor as a father figure. It's a metaphor. I love these guys. Don't let that sewer rat toy with you anymore. You got him surrounded. Get him. Tell me this is the guy that we dropped off from the roof earlier. He's back with a vengeance. Let's go! It's the guy that pisses himself. That's all I know is he's the guy that like took them to the bathroom because he mentioned that he pisses his pants or something like that. Anything you say can and will be used to blah 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 blah. Miranda writes. Finally caught up. Shuyen, Xingyi, and Piss Boy. Yeah, you're the Piss Boy. You're still alive. How? Lay down your weapons and surrender. Several days later, outside of a meeting room at the Luminous Square precinct of NEPS. Wait, you're at work too, Chingy? Aren't you an automaton? That's irrelevant. Exhaustion is a state of mind, not the body. Or to put it another way, yawning is like the soul. Burping from eating too much boredom. Interesting. Plus, yawns are contagious. No way, there's no way I'll yawn before the captain out of the commendation meeting. You should listen to your elders. Anyway, I'm bored right now. So could you do that thing again, Seth? Don't be shy here, I'll help you start. That thing? And then Shien replies, says, let me introduce you, this is Jane Doe, criminal behavioral expert, who has been working with us for a long time now. She's part of the operation as an informant. I'm sorry the situation was a bit complicated this time. I'll tell you more details later. How could I forget, especially with your funny expression at the time? But don't be upset, it's thanks to you and Jane that we could finally wrap up this whole operation. You can be happy about that. Speaking of which, what about Jane? Why isn't she here for her secret commendation? Apparently there's a new case that requires her as a consultant and she's already set out to make preparations. She said she needs to go repay a favor first. Balin Weiss! Random play! Meanwhile, at the Random Play video store on the 6th Street, Janus Quarter. All crooked? Think a little to the left. Like the video again. No, try a little to the right. We've been over this 3 times already. Just give me an accurate answer so I can hang up this business license. And if you can't tell, then ask Barry to help you. How could you say that? I'm totally serious and watching you hang it, aren't I? Still crooked or not? A little more to the left. A little to the right. A hassle. I hope she does the finger guns again as she leaves. Smile on your face is lighting up the room. It still sounds like such a slur to say. The rat Theron. Ugh. Who rented the Port Peak last time. Glad you remembered me. Am I interrupting something important here? I was just getting back at my brother for always making me eat noodles whenever we go out shopping. It really does sound mean. So that's how it is. You can come down now, Mr. Manager. It's hanging perfectly straight now. You got it. My hands are sore now. Thanks for rescuing me there. Are you here to return the videotape? I brought back your copy of the Port Peak. Here you go. Tape doesn't seem damaged at all? Great, I'll just get your deposit back for you. 1 second. How was it? Is your friend hooked on it now? Yeah, I don't think they call Nekomata a cat Theron, right? Because they just called her Nekomata. Didn't you say that you were renting it for a friend? Is it that he pretends to be brave, but is actually a wimp? Just like my bro here. Hear you, you know? I did say that. Sorry, my memory isn't the best. I even forget what my friend said about the movie. Ah, the finger guns! Pump and say, let me register for your highest tier membership, and I'll buy your highest value gift card. Plus, I'll be sure to recommend your store to all my friends, okay? I'm always the one who forgets things, but let me go get that membership card for you right now. Thanks for your patronage. Your gift card is ready. May I ask for your name for the account? For me, Jane. The end. Right? Yeah, the end. Yeah, also to be fair, like, I don't, like, those tails that Nekomata has, also, like, we don't really know what Nekomata is, because, like, she has two tails, so I don't know, they kind of look robotic almost, so they're, like, robo-tails, but also she has a barcode on her head, so, like, is she an android or something? Like, I don't know. Alright, nap time. It's always here. Nap time. That's paperwork out of the way. Now it's time to catch up on some shut-eye. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I've seen this the whole time. I don't know. What is this picture of a dog taking a shit on the toilet? Went to an exhibit recently when the old capital fell. The ballet twins went blah, blah, blah. What is this? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, actually, the real law is Nekomata's a duck. The fallen mountain lions were said to be a brutal yet cunning gang. They must have caused a lot of harm to wait. What? They must have caused a lot of harm to the citizens. That's 3 grammar mistakes so far. 3 strikes and you are out. This tough syndicate got taken out by public security. Despite our different points of view, those officers exact their own standards of justice in their own way. And even though we don't know who the hero of that day was, I'm sure they did so out of the goodness of their heart. You fall asleep without even realizing it, probably because you're exhausted. Story done. Alright, but there is still one more thing we can do. That is... Wait, what is this note? What's this? It's a flyer tucked into the notebook. Generous bounties for helpful citizens. Oh, this is, new commissions and stuff, right? Alright, but first though, let's also go over Xing Yi's case of a missing bamboo. As usual, 3 different things. Immersive story mode. The video store doesn't seem to have much traffic today, so the two decide to watch a movie to kill time. Oh, that part is so touching. That moment, there's a sudden knock at the door. Hello, knockety knock. Got a problem? Call NEPS, peer-to-peer community service at your doorstep. Please open up. Why do you have to show up right at the climax of the film? Twice you go get the door, I'm still engrossed in the story. Probably do these 3 story missions for Xing Yi and then call it a day. Hello there, you booked a peer-to-peer community service from NEPS. Did we really book a service from public security? I'm Officer Xing Yi, ready and at your service. Is that Xing Yi? She sounds strange. Good night, XOXO. Thanks for stopping by. Pleased to meet you. I'm Public Security Officer Xing Yi. May I know the specific request you have for public security community service? Is that you, manager? My apologies, I didn't recognize you while I was in autopilot mode. What are you two? If even androids can understand the meaning of life, then perhaps humans can too. What are you watching so intently? Endbringer 2, have you seen it? I've been meaning to recommend it to you. Just give me a second and done. I speed watched the whole thing. It's about an E800 model android protecting a little girl amidst the perilous apocalypse, supporting each other through thick and thin. They gradually become attached to one another, but in the end have no choice but to part ways. Plot's decent enough, I suppose. Did you search for spoilers? That's not how you're supposed to watch movies, officer. I didn't look up spoilers, I simply extracted the movie from the database for data analysis and pattern recognition. Master, this is a technical jargon of an advanced artificial consciousness. Allow me to translate for you. Yes, Shingy essentially read spoilers. The smart voice assistant you two are using seems to have quite the unique personality. Setting loaded into it. Alright. I happen to have a work-related matter which requires your assistance. I need to borrow some tapes to further analyze human behavior. Does she know every... I want to see Chingy spit out a Riz meme or something like that. Horror movies to be exact, with mysterious forces at play, the more the better. It's for Public Security's community service program. Won't you just get that from a database? I can tell you find the whole thing a little unusual too, but I assure you that such background data is required for my task. Since I've taken it on, I should be somewhat serious about it, even if this community service itself is dull. That's why you activated autopilot mode. Only I could handle tedious talks while also catching up on some sleep. Dude, same. As if the mere word tedious could encompass everything. It all began when the bigwigs at Public Security realized that no matter how many decrees they make, Internet is still unstoppable. As a result, who else other than Officer Shi-Yen proposed a strategy of guiding rather than blocking. Citizens have a real need to face the hollows and can't always turn to Public Security for everything. The Internet has naturally appeared to meet those needs. If only every public security officer could dedicate a set amount of time to community service, helping citizens with their actual problems. Once we establish trust between citizens and public security, then the plan to completely eradicate internet will have taken its first step. Yeah, right. Let's not forget that we are abusing the internet system. That's a great strategy. How commendable of Shi-Yen, having such an officer serving us really brings peace of mind. It is a good plan. However, for some reason, I sense that you two might not be completely sincere. Never mind, I suppose I'm not entirely sincere myself. Mainly due to the absurd demand citizens are making. For example, testing whether their fiancé, there's no tilde over the E, weird, would flirt with other women behind their back, or I suspect there's some mysterious force at work on 6th Street. Please deal with it, officer. What's worse is my assigned partner today. That guy. One second he's proclaiming that though community service seems a little trivial, he's determined and dedicated to taking up that task. Then, before I even finished a sip of hot water, he goes bolting off on another case somewhere else, like a gust of wind weaving through the mountains. Young people these days. We need to find an excuse to join the investigation. Teaming up with a public security officer to solve the cases. It's just like a plot from a movie. Sounds exciting. Count me in. I never expected the manager to be interested in such things. I think bro just wants to show off and strut around with the public security badge pinned on his coat. The manager is willing to assist. It would be indeed a great help to me. However, giving you a badge is out of the question. Nominally appointing you as an assistant public security officer, though, is a possibility. Yeah. She's gonna she has the get done dance, which is a meme itself already, so yeah. Rickrolling isn't that far out of the realm of possibilities. Then you can leave the store to me for the day, bro. I do not trust Bell one bit with the store. I'll go ahead and clear up the other community service appointments first. Let's meet on the street later. Alrighty, where's she at? I do like that you don't need to have Qingyi to access the agent's story as well. Which I actually... Oh no, yeah, you don't need any of them for that. I'm thinking of the text messages. Officer, could I... Dad said I shouldn't be so stubborn. Why didn't you tell me about it first, Holly? No need to jump to any strange conclusions, Holly. Just tell me what's the matter. Not my good friend Teddy. Been missing for several days now. Is gonna be a cat or something? We haven't dad said since we've just moved away from the old metro zone. We don't have the resources to deal with Teddy right now. What is this Teddy that you are speaking of? I'm really worried. I've never gone so long without seeing Teddy before. What is Teddy? Reporting it was the right thing to do, Holly. The assistant public security officer is right. Disappearance is not a trivial matter and must be handled by public security. Do you have a photo of Teddy? I have tons, at least I did. But during our move, because we were in a hurry to catch the evacuation train, all our luggage was not a problem. I'll ask you a few questions, you must think carefully. More accurate answers, the higher the chance we find Teddy. Height, weight. 20 centimeters shorter than her. Oh, okay, so maybe it's an actual person. Blue shark onesie. Oh, it's a bamboo. Without a moment's hesitation, Holly answers all of Chingy's questions. Following her descriptions, Chingy sketches Teddy's portrait. It turns out that Teddy is a bamboo. So Teddy must look something like this, right? Let's go. We're gonna save a bamboo. You can really draw, Miss Officer. That's Teddy. But he's been gone so many days. Do you think we can still find him? Your case is now accepted, Citizen Holly. Dad told me that the officers at public security wouldn't have time for this sort of thing. Dude, I would do anything to save a bamboo. There's one last question I need you to answer. Can you do that for me? When and where did you last see Teddy? Gravity Cinema. I wanted popcorn, so Teddy went out to buy some. I waited until the movie was over, but Teddy never came back. Oh, Teddy! Gravity Cinema? That's right next to the branch office, and yet a disappearance happened. Funny you mentioned who came up with bamboos, Daniel. One of the old city defenders. I forget her name. The Sunbringer? One of the city archons was like a CEO of some company, and she made the bamboos. But first, I need to escort Holly home. Let's meet later near Gravity Cinema in Lumina Square. To Gravity Cinema. I wonder... So 3 stories. I know Lycan and Rena only had like 2 actual combat sections. So I wonder if this is going to be the same. Huh? I'm assuming this is part of the game and not like... Okay, yeah. Analyzing search data, please hold on. Oh, it's you, manager. I've just finished scanning all 283,119 surveillance camera footage in this area. Find anything? I simply extracted the footage from the database for data analysis and pattern recognition. Actually, I did find some footage of Teddy, but it's kind of weird. It's of Teddy walking out of the cinema with popcorn in hand, craning its neck around as though it's looking for something. The last place he was seen is right here in this parking lot. Although several days have passed, we should still perform a thorough investigation of this area. Young people are always so full of energy. I'll leave this one up to you to handle, Assistant Officer. I'm going to run another analysis on the surveillance footage and see if I missed anything. Alrighty. Oh, all the places. Boulder on the ground. Okay, so we're just collecting a bunch of different stuff. Boulder on the ground. Autographed poster. I'm assuming the clue is going to be like a box of popcorn. Oh, or was that the clue that we needed? Because everything else disappeared now. Judging from your appearance, it seems you found something. Take a look. Why did you pick up so much trash? Don't tell me you thought this was all evidence. Completely normal for a first investigation. After all, evidence doesn't just fall from the sky, you know? Let me analyze these videos then together with... Wait a minute. What's that in your pocket? Aha. Everything is fine. An old autograph poster that almost didn't make it. Oh, it says to Holly and Teddy. It was apparently something Teddy held on the day it went missing. Oh. Picked up earlier, it's a signed poster and it seemed collectible, so I thought I'd take it home. It has value as a collectible, and it shouldn't have been discarded so carelessly for you to find like that. Without the manager's deep knowledge of forms, I might have overlooked this detail. The handwriting is a bit smudged, but you can still make out to Holly. If it was dropped by Teddy, it's worth further investigation. Let me scan it. There's residue of a strong reaction from highly active etheric matter. Quite a significant amount too. An item outside of a hollow, contaminated with such a high concentration of etheric residue. This actually makes our search easier. I've also made some progress. I discovered a suspicious vehicle that was parked here when Teddy disappeared. If it's related to the disappearance, then the vehicle might also be contaminated with etheric residue. Let's go and check it out. Yeah, we did just, to be fair, we did just find that kind of out of the sky, right? Wait. Oh wait, this is the vehicle, right? It's a white van. It's very sus. We quickly tracked down the suspicious vehicle. As suspected, there's residue of a strong reaction from highly active etheric matter on the rear wheels. Find the car owner then. That's not how this works. Criminal investigation requires concrete evidence. We need to keep calm, Assistant Officer. Etheric residue is indeed suspicious, but this is a new area after all. There are various causes for contamination with etheric residue. We can't quite deem it something particularly strange at this stage. No worries, I'll handle surveillance of the car. I don't need to sleep anyway. Are you sure you'll be okay if you don't rest at all? Chuyen always expresses the same, it's just unnecessary concern. Everyone is acting like this. Chuyen, Holly, and now even the manager. Humans are indeed an interesting species, projecting so much emotion onto things that are not even alive. Though helping citizens is part of the public security officer's duties, Teddy is more than just a bangbu. He's a friend! In the end, the existence of intelligent machines is to be discarded in place of humans when danger arises. Take me for example. Despite being an advanced model known as that, I'm essentially just a bangbu with more complex functionality. Regarding life and death, I believe Teddy and I are identical. Neither of us actually cling to it. I really didn't expect Holly to be so upset. Yeah, they knew what they were doing making the suspicious vehicle a white van. The purpose of intelligent machines definitely isn't just to be discarded. Most interesting species indeed. Don't worry. Bangbu or automaton, we are not as fragile as humans. Today's investigation was very fruitful. With these leads, we can apply for an official search warrant from public security. If there's anything I need help with in the future, I'll be sure to contact you. I'll be sure to contact you. That's another typo. I'll be leaving now. Back to Bell. Why is it always shark boos as well? Like, shark boos are always like the ones getting in trouble. Like this one got kidnapped. North was originally a shark boo in the Rost quest. Welcome back home, Weiss. I see you haven't managed to completely shut down internet yet. How's it going? I got some clues, but things are kind of murky. Although it sounds a little unfair to Qingyi and Shuyen though. As ordinary citizens of New Eridu, all we can do is wait for Qingyi to get back to us. Alright, right back into it though. We need to find that bangbu. We gotta find Teddy. Ever since checking out that vehicle, Qingyi hasn't been in contact. Gogbu is indeed best boo. Just occurred to me, I wonder if Teddy's been found yet. At that moment, there's a sudden knock on the door. Hello, sorry to bother you. It's Public Security's community service. Autopilot mode again, probably. Got a problem? Call NEPS. Peer-to-peer community service. I'm Officer Qingyi. Speaking of which, who booked the community service? Pleased to meet you. I'm public security, autopilot mode. How about it? Should we wake up Chingy? Or is this her playing a prank on us? Being like, ah, you fools! As head, my first command is to stop all community service. The video store managers? Oh. Seems I was having a pretty good dream just now. You seem kind of tired. Are you okay? Does Ching-Yi dream of electric sheep, I wonder? It had been too long since I lost shut down and my processes were being occupied with redundant data. That's all. It matters not. I've been keeping watch over the suspicious vehicle we identified last time, and finally caught evidence of it entering and exiting the Cretan Hollow. I've applied for personnel and carrots from public security. Once the approval goes through, we can go find Teddy. At that moment, another knock comes at the door. Excuse me for interrupting. I thought I saw a public security officer heading this way. You must be Officer Ching-Yi. Our little Holly has really caused you trouble lately. As Holly's father thanked her, he handed Ching-Yi a brand new bamboo. Oh no! He bought a replacement shark brew and he wants us to pretend it's the Teddy. Oh no! I'm so sorry, kids don't understand. To trouble public security officer over such a matter is really making too much of a fuss. If it was lost, it's lost. That bamboo was old anyway. I might as well buy a new one for Holly this time. Just reset the bamboo and give it to her. You can tell her you found Teddy and that'll be the end. No! It's the North and Rost thing all over again. It's not the same bamboo. It's not the same. Holly must have really cherished Teddy. Right, please trust that... Wait a minute. I understand if that's what you wish. Why the sudden... The petite... Do you really have to call it petite? The petite officer silently accepts the brand new Teddy and Holly's father leaves feeling reassured. They're left in a hurry. Oh, we need to save Teddy. He's just a father worried about his daughter. No need to argue over the details of the investigation with him. Moreover, I just received a message indicating that it's unclear whether this Teddy number 2 will be able to help. So I've decided to handle it this way for now. What's really going on? The approval didn't come through. Bamboo can't be classified as people. It can't be handled as a missing persons case, only as a theft. So we can't get approval for extra personnel or a carrot. This means the rescue operation in the Hollow will be inevitable or will be delayed. And by then, Teddy's chances will be quite slim. We need to find the real Teddy though. Exactly, you can't just replace them. Deceiving Holly with a new bamboo isn't right. It's just that bringing the real Teddy back in one piece isn't very realistic. You haven't forgotten, the biggest advantage of intelligent machines is replaceability. If an arm breaks, just attach a new one. If the body is damaged beyond repair, just get a new one. As long as we can retrieve the most core memory chip, that makes a lot of sense. No wonder you're the public security's intelligence system. You see things from a different angle. If you can't remain composed, then allow me to pour a bucket of cold cybernetic water over you. This plan has a flaw. Teddy is a model from 8 years ago, and there are aesthetic differences from this year's latest model. It seems Officer Ching-Yi's AI system requires further iteration for thoroughness. The difference between the bamboo isn't that big. Just some modifications to make it look similar to the older version should do. Are they gonna have like a cat fight? Ching-Yi versus... Fairy. Scanning the blog. OMG, is there anything cuter than the old bamboo models? I just want to hug it to death. Facts. Result 1. The old version of the bamboo has a super chubby tummy. Am I the only one who loves its tummy? Result 2. The old version of the bamboo is super duper cute. The way it sputters with its mechanical kinetic core. Result 3. Wow, the previous version of the bamboo clearly had more emotes. I miss those. Based on the results extracted from the blog, we can modify the new bamboo's appearance based on these 3 points to perfectly replicate the old version of Teddy. Never occurred to me before, but some things are better written than read out loud. Thanks, Fairy. You're very welcome. I am a smart voice assistant dedicated to showing you different perspectives. In that case, the task at hand is quite clear. Let's modify Teddy number 2. It's not the same though. I assume we do this at, yeah, the remodeling shop. It's so cute. Look at that. Welcome, Officer Chingyi. Your assistance is required with the case of ours. A case? Please rest assured there's nothing to worry about. All you need to do is replace the kinetic core on this Bangbu with an older mechanical version. Oh, great taste. I actually prefer the slight lag that you used to get with the older models. But I'm afraid that part's no longer available. Oh no. Great idea. If we can reassemble the hydraulics, the drive shafts, and the gears. Oh. Okay, so it does fix the Bangbu. This perfectly replicates the slight lagging sensation that the old Bangbu used to have. That's another stream of revenue for the store, as far as I know. A lot of people really like the lag. Kinda surprised this Bangbu's kinetic core is also slotted left of center in its chest. Just like mine, I think. From an energy transfer and center of gravity perspective, it's far more logical for it to be smack bang in the middle. Oh, it's because it wants to be human, right? Seems as though humans will always project themselves into any intelligent machines they design. Fact, actually, just like in real life AI stuff. Teddy Mark II's kinetic core has been modified. Alright, what else was there? The chubby tummy, right? And the emotes. It's easier to make a Bangbu chubbier, just buy a Bangbu repair kit. It's a piece of cake and you can make fully automated tweaks to any Bangbu's appearance. I once bought an old model repair kit from your store. Here's that order number. We've got it. Please wait a sec. I'll fetch that from the warehouse. You got a Bangbu repair kit. It takes a lot of work to stuff Teddy Mark II into the repair kit. Now just wait. Oh, we put. I thought that we used the repair kit on Teddy. We don't. But I guess we put Teddy inside the repair kit. A round belly like this is much cuter. Well, even though it's already cute to begin with. Damn right, Xingyi. Bangbus are hella cute. Now that I think about it, humans always seem to lean towards being cute when designing intelligent machines. Soften the threat, I suppose. I see, I was designed to be small so that I could seem harmless. Alright. Do not eat the Bangbu, Daniel. Alright, and then Susie was emotes, right? Come inside the store and check it out. That's right, we've got the new line of public security officer products in. That won't be necessary, but Neps does happen to have a case that could use your assistance. Are you really not going to buy anything? But you're already here. I read this review from before saying that you guys can help factory reset a Bangbu's expression, is that right? Oh, yeah, that's a service we do. Have you still got old emojis from 8 years ago though? So long as you can think of it, we can do it, and actually we can do even more. This is the first time you ever heard about a hidden interface to calibrate Bangbu facial expressions. Who knew it was there? Emojis, anything's fine. Do intelligent machines really need emotions? Aren't they all just simulated? It'd be weird if they didn't have any at all. Alrighty. There's a sudden rush of people wanting to rent videotapes while there's a guest at home too. I'm trapped between a rock and a hard place. If you're pretty much all done, please come back. We're flat out here. Oh, it's the Bangbu messaging me. On my way. Yeah, just give Holly the full-grown Xingyi instead of Teddy. And she did say that they're both, at the end of the day, same thing, right? Oh, it's Holly. I just saw you and the video store manager on the street, so I thought I'd... Is that Teddy? Ah! As Holly excitedly rushes over and picks up Teddy, she seems to immediately see through... Oh, yep. This isn't Teddy. Did you find the wrong Bangbu? Are you sure, Holly? Teddy is my closest friend, and I would never mistake him. Teddy's ears should have a dent here from when he tried to protect me from falling one time. And Teddy's bottom should have glue on it from when I was little. The glue was stuck so strong that it wouldn't wash off. Oh no! Yes, to remember everything about Teddy. It's all because this rookie public security officer here trusted the wrong information and we got the wrong bangbu. Let's not forget that I'm a very experienced public security officer and that I wouldn't make such a rudimentary mistake. From here on out, I will be taking over the case personally and I will definitely find Teddy. Really? Really? So we'll be busy now continuing this investigation. Can you return home on your own, Holly? Yes. Holly obediently dries her tears and goes home. Even if they look nearly identical, and even if we could retrieve Teddy's memory, Teddy number 2 would still be a completely different bangbu to Holly. Let's see. What's precious about life is that it's irreplaceable. Like I've always said, humans are indeed an interesting species. Thank you for helping me cover up the lie just now. The next step is to venture into the hollow to rescue the bangbu. It'll be much too dangerous for you, manager. I'll figure something out by myself. Well, I've been busy at the store the whole time. How are things going with you? The operation failed. Yep, we're gonna go in ourselves. Really? So, wow, okay. Only one combat mission, I guess. Are there only 3? Yeah. It's almost community service time, but Chingy still hasn't replied. Just as the siblings begin to get anxious, there's a knock at the door. Hello, sorry to bother you. It's Public Security's community service. Have you been tracking down so many clues that you forgot to get back to us? Wise, haven't you been worried sick? Go check in on what Teddy's up to. I sold it to General Chop. Also, Teddy to General Chop. Oh, it's not Chingy. Who are you? Hello, got a problem? Call NEPS. Peer-to-peer community service. Wait, no, okay, I thought I was dyslexic. They do say service twice. Peer-to-peer community service at your doorstep. I'm the on-duty officer. Here's the thing. Officer Chingy is taking annual leave today. She said she's got some important personal affairs that need attending to. Annual leave? Kind of surprised that she takes days off too. Yes, that surprised me too, but if you run into any problems, you can also talk to me. I'll take care of it just the same. What about Shuyen? You seem to know quite a few officers at the precinct. Shuyen's been carrying out an important operation for quite a long time now and hasn't been back to the precinct since. Just that we've been talking to Chingy all this time, so we prefer to wait until she's back. Oh, alright. Yeah, get fucked, random pubsec officer. Once Officer Chingy is back at work, I'll bring it up with her. I've just tried contacting Chingy again, but still no reply. I've got a bad feeling about this. Ooh, yeah, she went into the hollow. Search internet for any posts that might have been made by Chingy. There's a suspicious post. The content is as follows. Esteemed proxies, I wish to hereby notify you of a bangbu rescue commission in the Cretan Hollow. Based on data analysis and pattern recognition results, the rescue target is likely in the T8AE32 area. Any interested parties may leave a message. Details can be discussed in person. Meeting face-to-face can effectively advance the work progress. Bad news, there have been no responses to the post from any proxy, and the last message was posted by the author 13 minutes ago saying, I have arrived near the hollow, just checking one last time if there are no takers for the job, and so be it. We hurry straight to the target area mentioned in the post, we might still make it in time. Let's go. Yes, and your name is now also Daniel instead of just Daniel Harris. To the hollow. TV mode time! This is gonna feel like a blossom boss now, actually. Save that bangbu! Alright. Yeah, let's go, may as well go ahead and use her cannon team. Ooh. New chill music for this agent story. Right. I've located Officer Chinyi. Familiar Bangbu indeed. We meet again, Phaethon. As the #1 wanted proxy on internet, isn't it a bit careless of you to take the job? It's a job. Whatever. I wanted to see why public security would be recruiting proxies. Consider it as banking some goodwill for future favors. Oh, 56 yen. Listen, shit's expensive, Steam Bun. And also, the reason why I want it to be 56 is because I want to get both Soldier and Shuyen to 55 for their core passive, but you can't order your units. So every single time I opened up my menu, Soldier 11 was level 50 and the top there, and I want Shuyen to be the first one I see. So I made sure that she's one level higher than Soldier. There is a reason to my madness. What did you know? It was a job from public security when you accepted it. Oops. To be honest, Officer Chingy, your post on internet was way too obvious. So it was too obvious, which is why nobody signed up for this gig. And why would Phaethon... No, could you actually be a decent person? Don't sound so surprised. Please don't sound so surprised when trying to compliment someone. Very well, I suppose it's only fair to show a bit of courtesy now that I require your assistance. Listen, the endgame meta is always going to be, how can I see more Shuyen on screen? Like that's the end goal. The situation is this: I'm tracking a vehicle related to the case and have found traces that could belong to that car. Alright, the suspicious white van. I need a proxy for a navigation inside the hollow. Please assist me with my investigation. Oh, the dreaded TV mode. And yeah, this is what I'm talking about, like the animation lock at the end of this. Like, it'd be cool if you could move at the same rate, like when those launches like shoot you across the thing. Oh wow, there's already the first thing. Actually, yeah, the end goal is collecting the Bangbus. That's the real end goal. And pimping out your name card on internet. High ether activity detected on this forklift. This matches the evidence previously collected by Officer Chinyi. Shark boos and forklifts, they do not go well together. This is just like the North and Rost thing. They're not exactly a rare sight in the hollows, but how should I put this? This particular forklift seems to be giving its own game away. The whole thing just reeks of, I'm just a totally normal abandoned forklift. I'm not blocking anything at all. Squeeze through. Unknown distress signal identified. Is that Teddy? Yeah, where are we going? Oh, there it is. Officer Grandma. Right. Up. Out of curiosity, hang on. Is there something to the right? Ah, I saw the little Bangbu like TV screen there, so I saw that there was something there. Right. I think I just heard a click, but oh, we left her behind. The ejector failed to launch. Not to worry, I'll fix it. Don't go running off proxy. I'll get you in a second, Teddy, but first, Denny's. This is strange. The signal should have been coming from here. Teddy, is that you? However, there is no sign of Teddy or any other Bangbu nearby. Barry helps you pinpoint the location and you finally find a broken Bangbu head. No! Teddy! No, don't tell me. Bing Bong's here. The Bangbu what? The Bangbu Boo Nappers strike again. I already said it. I'm Bing Bong from the Bangbu Boo Nappers. What do we have here? A little Bangbu that can talk. Don't see that every day. Gonna be sure to nab this one. Speaking of which, that emergency signal device that we took off of Bangbu is really coming in handy. Seems any Bangbu would fall for it. Something's off about this guy. Let's get out of here and find Qingyi. You're not going anywhere. You're property of the Bamboo Boo Nappers now. They tasted this special Bamboo spray. The beep, your vision goes dark. What happened? Everything suddenly went black. Did we lose the connection with Eos? Bro, are you okay? Tell me Teddy is okay. I'm fine, don't worry, but we need to check on Eos. After disconnecting, I've sent 28 reconnection requests. All have failed, now attempting to use a backup line. I have successfully connected via the backup line, but the transmission is extremely unstable. It appears that the communication system has been severely damaged. However, the communication signal between Eos and Qingyi hasn't been damaged. Do you wish to bridge a connection via Eos to connect to Qingyi? I can add a heavy voice masking effect for both of you. Can you make me sound like Hosho Marin using the RVC AI or whatever that thing was? There is still a 43% chance of you being recognized by Officer Qingyi. What's your decision, Master? We have to save Eos. Save the Bamboos at all costs! Can you hear me? Has the connection been restored? That's Pathan for you. Don't worry, I've arrived at the location at the emergency signal. I'll be sure to rescue your Bamboo. I'll need him to get out of this hollow. I don't want to become an ethereal. Let's get here. Welcome, Quentin. Ooh, I mean, okay, at least you got Soldier 11. Oh, I'll say at least. But like, yeah, losing a 50-50, it always hurts to see. Ooh, these guys are dropping Denny's as well. I will say the sound effects of her doing the get done dance sound a lot more pitter pattery than I thought. Like that. Alright, more of you. But at least you did get her though, so congrats though, Quentin. I've had enough, please go easy on me, officer. Anyway, what's a public security officer doing around here? Is it really worth all the trouble to come after a little resale business like ours? Yeah, Soldier 11, Lucy and Piper is a very good team though, to be fair. Incorrect at this moment, I'm not a public security officer. Tell me, or you'll get a taste of this pepper spray. It's a special bamboo spray. That is not pepper spray, it's a concentrated ether solution. Tell you everything. That's right, the person you just heard is a fellow public security investigator. A heinous crime. I had no idea, I wouldn't dare do such a thing. Didn't you just say you weren't from public security? Explain, why did you attack a bamboo? Where is your base? How did you carry out the crimes? After confessing everything, Bing Bong, what a name. Bing Bong is devastated and turns himself in. I see. So you would use the concentrated ether solution to instantly corrupt the bamboo and cause its systems to malfunction, disrupting communication, self-recovery modules, and other functions. If that's the case, then Teddy wouldn't be able to send out a distress signal to public security. But kidnapping bamboo just to dismantle them and sell off the parts. How could he have embarked on such an unreliable path of crime? By the way, how is your bamboo doing? Wait, what do you mean? I think this is the first time we get to see like a live 2D EOS. Oh wait, no, I'm sure we have it before, but like, he seems so drained. Damn right, Quentin, saving for Caesar and Bernice, a fellow man of culture, I see. He doesn't appear to have any cosmetic damage, but it seems like his intelligence has suffered a drop. I have both good news and bad news. EOS is only capable of basic communication for the time being. The module for collecting holo data has been damaged by 87%. Please do not use it. As for the good news, there's no more bad news. Oh, I'm gonna use that. I should use that sometime in the future. Teddy has already been sprayed with the ether spray for several days. If we don't hurry, there'll be no hope of saving him. According to Bing Bong's account, there's still a whole pile of stolen bamboo in their hideout. We've detained Bing Bong, but if we don't act now, it'll alert the others. No matter what, we must continue the rescue. What do you think, Phaethon? EOS though. I believe it is time to use that technology, if you know what I mean. He sprung from the same stalk, but need each the other fly. An AI calculating an AI, but it is a good idea. Huh? Oh, is Chingy gonna act as our bamboo, essentially? Wait, you AIs, mind explaining what you're talking about in human language? Translating communication into language that can be understood by humans. Using distributed computing, a portion of EOS's functions can be installed onto Officer Chingy's system. Understood. I will attempt to explain EOS and Chingy's distributed computing technology in layman's terms. You will use sensory sync with Officer Chingy. By using distributed computing, you can immediately restore the ability to search the holo as long as we can maintain stable communication. The risk of using this technology is that Officer Chingy will also be affected by EOS's ether corruption. Matters not. Just don't overdo it. Good news. Oh, I mean, what type of baked pie? What are we talking about here? Don't worry, I'm a VAT, criminal investigation automaton. It's my duty to save every citizen of New Eridu. I'm not such a fragile existence like humans, isn't that right, little bamboo? I've granted you access to my interface. Let's start this thing. Let's go. Is that how we do it? We just touch foreheads? Do you think this is how bamboos have sex? Just asking for a friend. The Wilds' blunt rotation has been activated, now synchronized with Chingy's sensory system. Right. Ooh, now we're moving as Chingy. I don't think we need that heal, but okay. Teddy! Sharkboo. The chance of it being Teddy is a lifeless shark. Oh, it looks so sad. It's not Teddy. It's not Teddy. All you can do now is pray. Your powers of deduction know no bounds. The identity of the sharkboo cannot be ascertained, but it is not Teddy. What? It's all in a day's work for a public security officer. I suggest you turn away. I don't want your bamboo to see what happens next. Criminals always say dead men tell no tales, as if silencing witnesses could cover up their crime. Ooh, we're gonna enter the Mind Palace. 11:38. Ah, okay. There's a 99% probability of finding clues in the sharkboo's chassis. Oh, okay, I see. stick your hand in the shotgun's mouth. Okay. Ooh, stick on the belly. Okay, 1138 and stick your hand on the mouth. 1138. There you go. Where are the other... Oh wait, we did 6,500. Where did we get the other gear point? Ah. Oh, look at all the bamboos. Baby bamboos would be the cutest thing ever. Protect ears for well-being. I have changed dismantling with petting and vital signs with the final baseline. Please forgive me for any difference in semantics. This bamboo seems to have been petted inhumanely, losing its final baseline and leaving behind nothing more than its chassis. Also, they can take their bodies for their own and flip them for a profit. Oh, the poor bamboo's dead. No. Poor bamboos. Oh, it's a one Denny Boo as well. Oh. They sound so sad. This. Ah, we don't have the key yet. Oh, we have enough for that gate as well. It has tried to lie down flat, but has instead been rocking back and forth by 0.5 millimeters at an incredibly high frequency. The avocado tried to play dead, but ended up exposing itself in its state of panic. The poor avocado, save it! I'm no bad bamboo, you got the wrong with Boo. I'm in here to save someone. My friend Electro Boo said there are bad guys in the hollows and they eat avocado. We're here to save everyone. I was meant to guard the exit while Electro Boo brought everyone back out. But it's been so long and they haven't. I want to go find them too, but the Electro Boo told me I have to stay here to open the exit. Nobody can get out. Oh, he's Hodor essentially. It's taken with us. Poor little avocado. Oh, a key. Alright, but first, let's go back and grab that little crate here. Do AI need to blink though? To be fair? Probably not, right? Alright. Open sesame. Electro Boo! Group you up here as well. Oh! Nice meaty stun. Again, Nicole. And we magged them. I guess, yeah, Jinyu does blink, but I guess she's a lot more human than fairy. Alright, and there is our last little, what's it called? Commission data thing. Observation data. We're probably close to the end. Link up to the Electro Boo and read its memory chip. Oh my. We're going a bit too fast to read this. Okay, so Electro Boo got caught.
どうしてここにボンプが脱走したのか。止まれ。
Came out here.
ガブットボンプの
Shock
姿が見
Boo!
えた。
Teddy!
待て、先ほどのボンプの山の中に
There was a Shock Boo among all those. Bang Boo, let me just check if it's Teddy. Exactly as Holly described. Teddy has a nick on its ear, a glue on the butt.
侵食症状がかなり進んで、
We gotta save
テデ
Teddy!
ィの居場所は分かったものの、
せっかく捕まえたボンプども逃がしてたまるか。
なんと忍び足
Ooh,
の
Electro
奥
Boo's
に
a bit of a
寝てる
fighter, I
人
see.
々は大したものよ。
ボスに知られたら取り囲め。
Where is he going?
あ、こいつ隙間を行かせねえぞ。ああ、ボンプが逃げ。おいおいおい、こんな。
So do I need to make it back over there? Teddy's been corrupted, many blah blah blah. Go in here. Isn't this gonna be where we find it here? If I'm not mistaken, we can follow it in and we should run into it while it's making its escape. What about... There's no thing about Teddy though? Ah! Oh, this is the exit probably. Zappity zap zap. No! Alright. Oh, okay, so this is how it got back over here, okay.
こやつはグループのリーダー格と見た。見よ、あの 0.73% ね。この
Scorched.
0.73%。ほうほう。そうまでして治安局に行きたい。
Alright.
ビリビリボンプお兄ちゃん。情報収集はこんなところである。
So backtrack all the stuff.
ビリビリボンプのお手柄である。
Biri biri bombo.
テディはここにあの 0.73%
Oh no, what's he gonna do to that
完全に壊れておる。
When there is stuff on the side. Wait, what? How do oh,
完全に壊れてお
do
る。
this to grab stuff.
時間がない。
Go this way. Yeah, this is the final one. We got all the hollow investigation data, so we should be in the clear.
ストレス値がもうこんなに。ターゲットは前方だ。チームまだ耐えられるかい。
Oh, look at that Avocado and Electro Boo just chilling there. Alright, where's the big bad boss? That is not the big bad boss. That's a skibbity toilet, like, what's it called? Speaker head.
なかなかのやり手と見た。我こそ今は人手こずるやもしれん。されど市民全員無事にこなたより連れ出してみせよう。一匹たりとも見捨てはせん。
Oh, there's more. Oh no. Teddy! Thanks for the heal, Avocado. Teddy, no! Look at him, he's so dumb. Oh, look at him. We gotta save him. And us. Oh my god.
50メートルもない。フォローの出口は目の前だ。
Dude, imagine like they're gonna make like merchandise of all the bamboos.
チー聞こえる？まだ頑張れ。人間とはまこと興味深い生き物よ。
Teddy.
命なき存在とて頑として諦めぬ。この執念、渇望、苦痛が
Chingy, the bamboo whisperer. Thanks to Phaethon's contact, Shuyen and Seth arrive in time and rescue the fainted Chingy and Bangbu. The severely corrupted Chingy and Eos were all sent for maintenance and cleaning. It took several days for them to be sent back. You hear another familiar knock on the door. Sure enough, it's Chingy.
ビデオ屋の顔も3度までってね。
We already had public security help 3 times now. Why won't we just skip today? I'm just here to express my gratitude. You two upstanding citizens helped me investigate the missing bamboo case. Thank you. Teddy was repaired and I took him to Holly. It was quite moving to see them reunited. Yeah, technically speaking, we really didn't do anything. We aren't Phaethon after all. If it weren't for Chingy, then we could have had easily lost. Oh wait, so are we not keeping that a secret anymore? Oh yeah, exactly there. I just wanted to ask how you've recovered, Chingy. Body is fine, and of course, after some maintenance, I'm feeling even better than before. If anything, the real headache is that Shuyen and her constant nagging about how reckless we were. Shuyen is probably just hoping that we'll take better care of herself. Actually, I'm not a person who doesn't look after myself. I've always known how important I am. It's just that, as automatons, our views on life are quite different from those of humans. In the end, the purpose of intelligent machines is to be discarded in place of humans when danger arises. However, you could say I felt a certain weight inside the hollow this time. Yeah, all the bamboos in that bag. Well, I guess I could say that I understood the weight of life. I don't know. Maybe I've been affected by humans somehow. Actually, it doesn't matter if we're talking about a bamboo or you, Chingy. We've never thought of you as something that could be discarded in a moment of danger. Both of you are important and irreplaceable partners. Right, both of you are important and irreplaceable. Yeah, all of that just for shopping. There's Creepy Fairy. Friendly reminder, if you're handing out compliments, then please don't forget Fairy. I suppose this is a similar feeling to what happened inside the hollow. Come on, Chingy, you're holding out on us. You haven't said anything about what actually happened there. If you're so curious, then perhaps you'd be interested in applying to become an assistant public security officer. No thanks. Speaking of which, after Shuyen heard the whole story, she decided to put the plan to completely abolish internet on hold for now. As for the local community services, unfortunately, that will become a standardized project in the future. The real headache. By the way, I also brought the horror movies I rented for community service last time. I figured now would be the best time to return them. I felt like the scenes where someone was possessed really resonated with me. Oh, what do you mean? Chingy shows a profound expression on her face. For a moment, it seemed as if something flashed through her eyes. Oh! Did Fairy... Oh. Oh, this is Eos. Oh, right. Don't let Eos mean Chingy. What? Me? The feeling of being possessed is indeed unbearable. But it really does seem to make you stronger, doesn't it? Oh? Did Eos really just happen to come home at that moment? I always wonder if Chingy knows about us. I really want to know if she knows or not, but who knows? Don't even think about it, Weiss. What? Chingy wanted to expose us, she'd have done it by now. True, there's no other way to see it. And with that, Agent story complete. Both Qingyi and Jane's... Oh yeah, Agent stories, Phaethon's story, and special episode. This is where, yeah, the Jane Doe thing was. But that is pretty much it for the main content of patch 1.1. There is still plenty more to do. There's a lot of commissions and whatnot. But I will probably get to doing that another time. Till then, but for now though, it's really late, so I'm going to be heading to bed. Thank you all for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. As always, if you did, liking and subscribing for other videos is always appreciated. And otherwise, thanks for sticking around, Daniel and everybody else. Till next time, bye-bye. Actually, wait, hang on. I know a best way to say goodbye. Now that we have new features. Where's Belle? Belle! Actually, wait, where is Belle? Oh, there you are. Belle, look at the camera. Belle, Belle, look at the camera. Oh, wait, there we go. Does she also pose if I make a pose? Awkward. Let's go with awkward. Alright, until next time though, everyone. Thanks for watching. Peace.